Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today, we have the Vault event still. The Nerf-a-palooza, baby. Yeah, so it was the 5.6 update, and they added the GNOME-a-palooza, which is 4 different Mana Surge Gnomes that came into the game that each dropped their own verse. You combine the verses like Captain Planet, and you get a Gnome-a-palooza that you can set off for 15 minutes where every enemy is a gnome. Well, on Thursday, they were letting us set them off and get the gnomes in the Gnome-a-paloozas. Like the new gnomes would appear in the Gnome-a-paloozas, like almost every battle. So what was happening was it would loop. You would set off a Gnome-a-palooza, and then you would get another one plus more in that 15 minutes. So then you could set off another one, and you were like infinitely setting off Gnome-a-paloozas. People were getting thousands and thousands of vault keys on Thursday, and people still have a bunch of Gnome-a-paloozas they're going to set off this whole weekend. So a lot of them, vault keys and everything, were flying off the shelves. So they nerfed it, and now it's almost impossible to get a Gnome-a-palooza Mana Surge Gnome in a Gnome-a-palooza. I haven't seen any yet, and I've done like 4 Gnome-a-paloozas since the nerf, and I haven't seen any. Supposedly it's still possible, but we're going to see here. I'm also going to check out the forum to make sure nothing else happened overnight. Like they didn't say, oops, we accidentally did this or accidentally did that. What's going on, Tim? Hey now. Hey now. What's up, man? Incoming world event. A new world event is starting soon. Make sure you are in a guild and ready for battle. So we got some shark world event coming soon. But yeah, let's start knocking out some cardio. Flipping some switches. Getting this thing going. Has anything happened since yesterday? I didn't really play last night at all. You guys pretty much saw what I played yesterday. You guys pretty much saw, because my stance for Friday was, what if they accidentally like screwed it up the other way and then they're gonna fix it again, you know what I mean? So my stance for Friday was like a wait and see approach. Like, I wish I did more Thursday, then they nerfed it, and then Friday after the nerf, you know, I was checking it out. We were on live stream, like, let's see how bad it is now with the nerf. I did like 2 or 3 Gnome-a-paloozas, and then I farmed some outside of the Gnome-a-palooza just to see the rate of the new gnome. But then after that, I was like a wait and see approach. I didn't do very much else the rest of the day, because I was making sure, let's see, did they turn it down too much? Are they going to put out another post saying this or that? I don't know. So I was waiting and seeing. Yeah, that shark did look cool. But yeah, good morning, Tim and Rain Man and Doug. How's it going? Got that going on. Let me jump in the chat. That's not right. Hopefully you can't hear the fan. I could turn it down a little bit. And here we are. Okay, let me jump in the chat here. And today, I guess on the itinerary, I want to get some pet gnomes. So we'll set off a couple Gnome-a-paloozas. I do want to save some Gnome-a-paloozas. I think if you have around 10 Gnome-a-paloozas right now, you should save some. I'm not sure exactly how many you should save, but for me, I'm looking at saving, I don't know, probably at least 5, something like that, 3 to 5, for the next vault event, so I can get the pity keys, a bunch of pity keys like we did this time, but in the next vault event, because you're going to get diminishing returns as it goes in this vault event. So I really think you should save them and not just use them all right now. But on the other hand, I was thinking last night, what if they nerf vault keys now, or what if they nerf something else now because of all the stuff that happened Thursday? You know what I mean? So I'm conflicted. I don't know if I should save for next vault event, and then get a bunch of pity keys again, or if I should use everything now before they nerf everything. Like, I don't know. What up, Henry? What up, Frank? What up, Bobster? I'm gonna put subscribe. Remember to subscribe. We're trying to get to 5K. We're gonna do some sort of reward celebration once we get to 5K. I haven't decided exactly, but maybe you guys can help me decide. Either I don't know. I'm thinking the chatathon, maybe. The chatathon. Once we get to 5K. I was gonna do it earlier though, and I'm not sure how long it's gonna take for us to get to 5K. So that, I don't know. Let me do that. What's going on, young Mo Ali? Message pinned. Let me just get my cardio done first of all, of course. The way everything was going on Thursday, cardio almost wasn't gonna matter after Thursday. So we knew that was we should have known. I should have done more Thursday. I should have known. Because there's no way. They're not gonna... If they kept it the way it was Thursday, like, we would be doing nothing but GNOME-a-paloozas for the rest of our life. So cardio wouldn't matter, events wouldn't matter, being in a guild wouldn't matter. Nothing would have mattered except for the GNOME-a-palooza. So, pretty obvious that they were going to change it. Plus, they can't make as much money if we're getting everything we want for free all day and all night, you know? I'm pulling up the forum on my laptop here just to make sure nothing happened overnight. And let's do our dungeon. Grab Phoenicia team. And yeah, the main things I'm thinking for today are set off a couple GNOME-a-paloozas, 2 or 3. And see if we can find any new gnomes inside the GNOME-a-paloozas, like keep an eye out. Then also farm outside of the GNOME-a-palooza in like difficulty 1 explore with Ironhawk and see if we can find how many we find outside of a GNOME-a-palooza, the new gnomes. Just kind of keep track of the new gnomes and see what kind of nerf how much of a encounter rate we got now. Inside and outside GNOME-a-paloozas. And also, I want to run... Yesterday we got a good tip that you should do PvP in your GNOME-a-palooza. Either at the very beginning or the very end of your GNOME-a-palooza, you should run a couple PvP battles so you can get a pet gnome. Because you pretty much guarantee get a pet gnome if you go to PvP during a GNOME-a-palooza. And a lot of people need pets. A lot of people need pets, and... that's a good way. And then you don't do the pet battles during the GNOME-a-palooza. You wait until after. But at least you get one ready to go. And the best way to do that is to do PvP just for like 1 minute of your 15 minutes. So you can get one loaded in there for after. Because I know I'm blocked by a ton of pets. And they're hard to get. You got to get 50 copies of every pet. Pretty much, and sometimes they give you 1 copy, and that pet doesn't come back around for a year. We got in the mail. Oh yeah, 21 vault keys. I'll probably never see that many again. Let's grab this stuff. Alright, gifts. Thank you, DC. This boy, 21 vault keys, and let's move on to adventure board. Got some more gems. There was a ton of gems yesterday, and here's another 50 right here. Pretty cool. So let's get this done too. I'll get caught up in chat too, don't worry. Rainman says good morning. Doug Marsh says good morning. Bobster says hi again. Tim says, guess who finally got an epic key? This guy. Awesome, Tim. Great job. Hopefully you get something awesome out of it, because I haven't seen, not to poop on your parade or anything, but I haven't seen anything too good out of an epic vault key yet. But we got way more now, so we can open a lot more now. We're gonna have a live stream where I'm opening a bunch of vault keys too. I'm afraid they're gonna like nerf vault keys now. I'm kind of nervous. I don't think they could, and I don't think they would. I think they would get a lot of backlash if they nerfed it. Nerfed vault keys just to make up for Thursday. I just think they're spinning their wheels and they're thinking of a way that they can take all that stuff back from Thursday. And you know how I am. I'm cynical. But yeah, congratulations, Tim. Henry says, I've had 3. I must be lucky. I think I have like 10 or something now just because of Thursday. Winnie, hello. Hello, Winnie. Young Mo, what's good? Rainman, best mode to get verses is definitely Explore. Frank Moses, looks like you get same hourly bonus I get, Cinny. Nice. Like the gold? I get like 1,000 something gold, is that what you're talking about? Rainman says, personally, I'm one-shotting in Explorer 5. I see the same drop rate here and in Explorer 1. Yeah. That's a way to go. The other day, I kind of said all the things people do during Vault event. Like some people clear Explorer 1 with Ironhawk. Some people clear like difficulty 2 with Rowan. Some people use their gold team. Some people farm tokens. Some people use their soul team. And some people use Phoenicia in difficulty 5. That's definitely one way to go. The foolproof fastest way, though, to get the most keys is definitely Explorer 1 with Ironhawk, but that's like meta, and meta means it might only be slightly better, but it's the best way to do it. So even if you're using Phoenicia and difficulty 5 Explorer, you might be going just as fast as another guy that's doing Ironhawk in Explorer 1, but it's, you know, meta is meta, so the best player in the game using Ironhawk versus the best player in the game using Phoenicia, the Ironhawk guy is going to win at least by 1 battle per hour. Frank says, I only got 2 million gold from Glory. Is that it? Jeez. That's all? Good idea, says Tim. Young Mo, I've done at least 5 to 10 GNOME-a-palooza, and the banned gnomes don't drop. See, that's what I was worried about yesterday. That's why I wasn't going to fire off every single one of them. That's why I didn't do GNOME-a-palooza the whole time. Because I don't have like 50 of them. I only got like 9 or 10. So I don't want to use every single one of them and then have none for the next vault, which is August 13th. So it's less than a month away. Hey, there's a new gnome in Adventure Board. Let's see if she'll... So we got another verse. One thing I heard that's a good thing as far as this nerf is when you're running a GNOME-a-palooza, you have a higher chance of getting vault keys. Because the new gnomes don't pop up. So that means the other gnomes will pop up more often. So you have a higher chance of getting vault keys, pretty much. So I'm super conflicted on what I should do. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a couple different things, I guess. Oh, come on. You're going to agile with 2 health. There we go. Doug says, my guild has been real good at keeping a steady stream of pet rescues. I haven't really seen that many. I think my whole guild's doing Explorer difficulty 1. See, look, I don't have one right now. But I'm gonna start setting them off myself. I'm gonna take it into my own hands. So we have no event going on right now. It's the vault. My voice is kind of losing the battle. This is our 8th live stream in a row. My voice is losing the battle. But I think I'm going to set off a GNOME-a-palooza now. I'm saving a certain amount. See, I only got 9. Like, I only got 9, and I want to say I don't know how many you should save. I want to figure it out because you know how you get like you get a pity key for 5 gnomes, then you get it for 10 gnomes, then you get it for 15, then you get it for 20, then you get it for 25. Like how many gnomes can you kill in one Gnome-a-palooza? Like how many pity keys can you get just for setting off one Gnome-a-palooza? I wonder. If you can kill 4, I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out during this stream. Should be pretty simple. Hold on a second. Alright, we got 34 out of 110. So I could type that somewhere. 34 out of 110. So we can keep track of how many I killed during this Gnome-a-palooza. Then I'll figure out like how many Gnome-a-paloozas you should save for your next vault event before you get diminishing returns. Because if you need 90 gnomes to get a pity key, that's when you should probably stop. Yeah. You don't want to keep going. You want to get a certain amount of pity keys and then stop. So that means you need to save a certain amount of verses for the next vault event. In my opinion. I always go freaking down. I don't know why I think it'd be at the bottom. There it is, okay. Young Mo Ali says the band Gnomes don't drop during Gnome-a-palooza. Doug says my guild has been real good about pets. Bobster, I go out of Palooza when timer is 30 seconds till end and go to PvP and voila, pet. Frank Moses, I saw someone get Music Gnome in Palooza, but he plays on Xbox. Yeah, I hear it's possible, and they say it's possible, but I haven't. I've done like 4 of them, and that's not a huge sample size or anything, but I've done 4, and I haven't seen any. Thank you, John. Thank you so much, bro. The man of his word. He said he was going to do that a couple days ago, and he did it. I was 100% confident he would, though, because that's a man of his word. So now I have to live stream tomorrow again on Sunday. That's the way we've been doing it in the summertime. If I get at least a $5 donation, I will live stream the next day. So John just took care of the live stream tomorrow. We'll be doing the spoiler video live tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. EST, around there, like I say. Somewhere between 7 and 9, and 8 a.m.'s the most likely. But yeah, thank you so much, John Fitzpatrick, for the 5 pounds. Appreciate it so much. And we'll be live streaming tomorrow because of you. Now you're on the train. You're driving the train. You're the conductor again. So you're getting a lot of practice at being conductor. So you might need help up there. I mean, do you guys want John to be lonely? Maybe later on somebody could help him out later. Dr. Mop, hi Cinny, what up? U7 says 28k gold. English Mofo, yo, what up, man? El Said, how's it going? Dr. Mop, hey Cinny, I got Dawnbringer, so many soul gnomes. Please tell me a good team. I'm tearing my hair out here. Dawnbringer's not used like in a team per se. Dawnbringer you want to use like in events. So, you know when I show it like early in a class event? And like early in a world event and early in like an invasion or a raid? You don't really use it in a team like a, you know. It's just used to clear out early battles and events, mostly. So there's not really a team. You have to go based on whatever the restriction is. Use yellow troops, and then use like Bard or Stormcaller or some yellow class, or whatever it's calling for. But I do have one team, but it's a Guild Wars team, and it's pretty much just Yao Gui, Queen Titania. But I can't show you this one team here. I don't really have... There's never really been a Dawnbringer team. I used to combine it with, like, Infernus and something else. But it's not really used to build a team around. It's used to clear class events early on and all the things I just said. Like, it's used to clear quickly early in events. So you can get to the real meat and potatoes of the event quicker than everybody else. With all yellow troops, preferably. This is just a red Guild Wars team, so that's why it's all red instead of all yellow. That's what I say why people like poop on Dawnbringer, just because there's not like a team that's built around it. It's more for clearing early battles and events. And it used to be used for arena, but not anymore. Hit that thumbs up, y'all. You got 35, Young Mo? Rainman says, grinding Explore 5 now. 4 verses dropped in 7 minutes. Make that 5. Young Mo, I killed about 190 to 202, give or take. Okay, okay. Man, my voice. The Gamer, hi Cinny in chat, Sonesy. Say my name, Sinnycool. What up, Sonesy Clown? How's it going, man? Thank you again, John. When is good to craft Dawnbringer if you have all needed? As soon as possible. Thank you, Tim. Look at that Dragon God. You can tell that he's done that before. Welcome to the choir, Tim. Tim is a sinner once again. He decided not to sin for a little while, but he's back. And he's got the Dragon God to prove it. So thank you so much, man. You're an honorary sinner even when, you know, you got to take a break. So I really appreciate it. Oh, Long Johnson is here. What up from Croatia? But yeah, Georgiev, Dawnbringer's good to craft as soon as you can, I would say. It really helps you clear events out early. But yeah, let's do this so I'm doing something here. Soulforge, GNOME-a-palooza time. I think I'm going to do the PvP early because I can't tell when mine's about to end. There's no... I could set a timer. I don't know. I think I'm going to do it in the beginning just to play it safe. At least at first. But yeah, let's set one of these bad boys off. Once again, I got to keep reiterating that if I were you, I would save some of these. I wouldn't just do all of them. Because next Vault event, which is less than a month away, you want to get those first, whatever, 10 pity keys. So you want to save a couple of these for that. And I'm going to decide how many right now. I've got 34 out of 110 gnomes. I'm going to see how many I can kill in this 15 minutes. Like, how does PvP work, though? Are the gnomes easy to kill, like with Ironhawk, or what team should I use? I'll just use this. What kind of team do you use? See that? They look like they have way more stats. So this does take up a little bit of your time for getting vault keys, but it will set a pet up. I could probably do something slightly faster, but... come on, man. There we go. Just to get one pet, D-Rock. Look, Rocky is in danger. Okay, now I'm going to go to explore. I just want to get one pet loaded in. But not Merlantis, come on. Now I'm in explore, bro. I just wanted to get that one pet. You see the strategy, bro? You should probably do it at the end. But I'm not listening to the music. I don't have a timer set. So I just wanted to do it at the beginning, so I made sure. Yep, difficulty 1 explore. Yep, you don't have to tell me. Now I can hear the music. I got it turned up just enough, I think. I'm kind of glad that I play on a PS4 when it comes to the vault. Because I don't have to, like, click around on the screen at all. I think a controller's the best way when you're doing the vault event. Any other time, I think the mouse is the best. But since I don't have to click around on the screen at all, and I'm just casting 2 spells. This is like the only time where PS4 or Xbox has an advantage, or Switch. I think PC Mobile has the advantage every other single time. Because it's way easier to like move gems around with a mouse or your finger than to clicky-clack with your directional pad. It takes so long. But in this one case with this one team where we don't even have to move gems at all, I think we have the advantage because we just have to hold in a button. I just got an epic vault key. Let me know if you see any new gnomes. Because I still haven't seen any during the GNOME-a-palooza since the nerf. I might not talk the entire time. This I know I've been doing that every day for the past week, but I can feel it in my voice now, so there may be a little pausing today. Starting to hurt myself. No new gnomes. I probably don't have my Medals of Yasmin on. But yeah, I'm conflicted. I feel like they're still gonna nerf something else. And if they do, what's it gonna be? Are they gonna nerf vault keys somehow? So let's say, you know, we got hundreds and hundreds of vault keys Thursday, Friday, and then we're just like looking at them, admiring them, we're not using them. That'd be the way they could get us back. Because they know that we're not just sitting here using our vault keys until the vault event's over. If they really wanted to get us back, they would nerf the vault keys. Because nobody's sitting here using them. Even though, hey, you got other stuff too. You got souls and gold and... Drinking water helps, yeah. For pet bonus... For pet bonus, you need all 4 heroes to be same troop type, or... Huh? Ah, shit. What am I doing? Come on. For pet bonus, you need all 4 heroes to be same troop type. Yeah, I guess, but you don't have to worry about... I wouldn't worry about that. The pet bonuses... They're not worth, like, building a team around. Only 12 likes, 37 watching. Hit the like button. I put out an EverQuest last night. Like I said I would. It was like at the very last second, though. Vault key. Still no new gnomes, right? I'm not expecting like a bunch of them, but after running like 5 GNOME-a-paloozas after the nerf, you think you would get at least one. Nope. Nothing there. Plus we're seeing how many gnomes we can kill during a GNOME-a-palooza. I wrote down how many I have, so we can tell once we're done. They can't nerf activity, which is their downfall. How many gnomes you think the highest in my guild has killed? Holy crap, I don't know, man. I would feel embarrassed to guess, because I'd probably be way off. I don't even know how many I've killed. I've killed at least 1,000, I'd say, right? Something like that. I don't know, I just wrote down like how many gnomes are on the pity key. That's how I'm gonna tell. You could add up all your pity key gnomes. But you'd have to add like 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 25. It's not as easy as it sounds. There's probably a formula that I don't know that you could do. Some sort of algebra. 12K yesterday. Holy... Who was the person bragging on the forums? Do you guys know? Who's the snitch? Who's the snitch on the forums that got them to nerf this? Does anybody know who the snitch is? Because snitches get stitches. Who was the person bragging on the forums about how many gnomes they were killing? I'm about to go look. That's not cool, you know? That's when everybody should keep quiet. Yeah, I know, Doug. That's what I'm worried about. They're gonna do something vindictive just because they made a mistake. I don't think they could because the uproar and like there'd be a riot. Educational purposes. That's probably a bad word. People would go crazy about it. I think my whole guild's concentrating on the Explorer difficulty 1. Because I haven't seen too many pets. Not that you should be sitting here doing pets during a vault event, but some people should because they're super blocked by pets. Just like if you're token farming during a vault event. It's because tokens are the most important thing to you. And you don't care what the right thing is to do. Yeah, that'd be the same with pets. Like, I'm super blocked by pets. Should I be? If I'm gonna be meta about it? No, I shouldn't. There we go, look, I got one. Finally, that's the first one. First Mana Surge Gnome in a GNOME-a-palooza. So I've gotten 1 out of like 6 GNOME-a-paloozas. Can you explain what exactly happened? Well, on Thursday, people were getting, you know, the 4 verses, and then they would set off a GNOME-a-palooza. And then the GNOME-a-palooza gnomes were appearing like in almost every battle. Like, it was like every other battle at least. They're popping up like crazy. So by the time you were done with that GNOME-a-palooza, you would have at least another one. So that we were looping GNOME-a-paloozas basically. People were running up GNOME-a-paloozas like crazy. So vault keys were flying out of the, you know. People were doing GNOME-a-paloozas non-stop all day Thursday. Because in one GNOME-a-palooza, you would get at least one more. The way that they were popping in there. So now they nerfed it to where the new gnomes don't appear in GNOME-a-palooza except for on very rare occasion. Which we just saw 1 out of like 6 GNOME-a-paloozas. So people were basically looping the GNOME-a-palooza to where they were doing nothing but gnomes on Thursday. So people got thousands of vault keys. People got Dawnbringer yesterday. Zul'Goth. Just because of the mistake. Yeah, and then some guy was bragging on the forums about how many vault keys he was getting and stuff, and it got nerfed like straight after that. I need to go see who it was. Some snitch. Some guy that couldn't just hold it to himself. Of course I have a channel and I'm making videos, but they're not watching my videos, I guarantee. Here we go with the loading crap again. So I need to see who the person was. So I can call them out. Disparage them. Was it? Yeah, I know that guy. He's cool, though. Hopefully it wasn't him. He probably would be. Type of person that's making fun of the devs for making a mistake. That would probably be his angle. I don't think bragging would be his angle. I think making the devs look foolish would be his angle. I guess it depends why you did it. Because we can't have that. Like, you really, honestly, you can't have that in the game. Because all we would be doing is GNOME-a-paloozas all day and all night. There would be no point of anything else. No, they keep an eye on the forum for sure. That's like the only place. They don't watch Tacit, they don't watch me. But they watch themselves and they watch their forum. Anything that they own. Like, that's pretty much Pepper's job. Pepper's job is to keep an eye on the forum. She's the community manager. She doesn't, like, make stuff in the game or anything. She's just, like, the community social manager. She talks about the game. She doesn't make anything in the game. She's their talking head. Is it over? I don't think I hear the music. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. Yeah, I know. They should fix that 2x skull damage. How about that? That got me. That's already got me a couple times. I know other people probably haven't noticed because they're in difficulty 1 Explorer and the enemy isn't even getting a turn. So some people haven't even noticed the skull damage bug. But if you've done anything else since the update, other than Vault, then you'll notice it hurts. You try to do a delve or something, and your first troop gets one-shot by skulls, and then you're in trouble. Georgie wants to know, what is the total souls needed to max all your troops? I don't know the exact amount. It's like millions, though. Like 11 million or something like that is, I think, a number that sticks out to me. Somebody here might know, though. How many souls do you need to max? There's 1,000 troops. Yeah, there's 1,000 troops almost. So we could figure it out. Just see how many souls times 1,000. GNOME-a-palooza was their way of making up for lycanthropy. That's what it should have been. Uh-oh, I definitely hear the old music. Alright, we're back. We're out of the GNOME-a-palooza. Let's see how many gnomes I got there. And that was a very conservative effort, too. I didn't, like... I went to PvP. I was chatting. So, let's see on a conservative amount of gnomes. And I can't see it because the pet. That sucks. Now we gotta wait till the pet's done. I can't reset my game to get rid of this pet, so... Or my stream will come down. But let's get caught up in the chat while we wait for this pet, too. I guess. One second. Let's see. What up, Sebastian? Frank says, I was the 5th gnome, member of Gnome Band, but I was kicked out. I think John was the 6th member of the band, too. He likes to say. None of us ever say that, but he likes to... John likes to say. Rain Man, verses 3 and 4 seem to drop less than verses 1 and 2. D says, Vault Keys would be the new treasure maps if they nerf them. D-Rock says, they can't nerf activity, which is their downfall. How many gnomes you think the highest in my guild has killed? Sebastian, hi Cinny, and Sinners, around 200, I think. John says, I've quite a number of verses since Nerf and Explore 1. Georgie, I've managed to get all class weapons, got Titan and Plague Lord max level. Which other class to put as priority to max? I use Monk and Archmagus for some farm in a team so they progress, but who... Looks like you're doing the right thing there, Georgie. Monk and Archmagus are 2 good classes you could level up. You got Titan and Plague Lord done. We can look at it. If you're still there, Georgie. So Archer's a good one. Archmagus. I mean, look at the ones I have at 100. You know? Archer, Archmagus. Not Diabolist, really. But Frost Mage, getting Frost Mage to 70 is pretty important. I might tell you to do that. Monk is good. Orb Weaver's okay. Plague Lord's okay. Priest is okay. Sentinel would probably be the answer to your question, but getting Sentinel to 100 or Frost Mage to 70 might be your next. Slayer to 100 is a good thing to have, but you don't really need it till you got Zul'Goth. Stormcaller is okay. Sunspear's decent. Sunspear's a pretty good one, actually. Thief. Thief's pretty good. Maybe Thief. So for you, I'd say Thief or Sentinel. And you're already doing Monk and Archmagus, so maybe just keep doing those. You said you already did Titan, right? But yeah, I'd say Thief or Sentinel. Archer. And like you said, Archmagus and Monk. So it sounds like you're heading in the right direction there. But if you wanted to add another one to your little Archmagus and Monk, I would say Thief and Sentinel. And then Archer. Something like that. Can't go wrong with those anyway. Frost Mage to 70. Yeah. Those would probably be your next targets. I would say maybe start working on Sentinel and Frost Mage. And then Thief. Or you could just pick whatever one of those. They're all about the same as far as how important they are. But since you already got Titan to 100, Sentinel kind of falls down in importance once that happens. But it's still really good. So if I had to tell you, like with a gun to my head, which one to do next, I don't know. I think Frost Mage to 70 is pretty important. And Thief is pretty important. What up, Roman B? How's it going? Roman B. So I want to get rid of this pet so I can look at how many gnomes I just killed. Frank Moses, how do you check how many of a troop you've killed? I don't know exactly, but the way I was doing it is I wrote down how many pity key gnomes I had. And people were asking what are pity keys a lot of times yesterday and in the comments and stuff. Pity keys is just it's not in the game anywhere. You're not going to find like pity keys in your inventory. They're not called pity keys anywhere in the game. It's just what the community calls the keys that you get from killing a certain amount of gnomes during a gnome event. During a vault event, they'll give you a vault key after you kill 5 gnomes. Then they'll give you a vault key after you kill 10 gnomes. Then they'll give you a vault key after you kill 15. And then a vault key after you kill 20. Like it starts over each time. You got to kill 5, then it goes back to 0. Then you got to kill 10. Then it goes back to 0, then you got to kill 15. And each time you get a vault key. The community calls them pity keys. Because the devs are taking pity on you. Just in case you kill all these gnomes and you don't get any vault keys. You get guaranteed vault keys after a certain amount of kills on gnomes. So we call them pity keys, but they're not called pity keys anywhere in the game. I could see where it would get confusing if you didn't know what we were talking about. But I had like at least 3 or 4 comments asking what are pity keys. So I know all of you here might already know that, but you guys don't see the questions I get sometimes. Oh, what was I doing? I don't know. Let's go back to this pet. I need to do this pet. D-Rock says it was 12k. That's how many gnomes somebody killed, or how many keys they got. Gnomes. They killed 12,000 gnomes. Holy cow. Smoky Dog, you're not going to get any new gnomes while in this mode. Yeah, I got 1, Smoky. I got 1. I've gotten 1 out of 6 times in that mode. I've only got 1, so you're almost right. You're almost right. What up, Alan Polly? I thought you were right, too, until I just got one with my own eyes. I know exactly how many I killed. A lot. Doug Marsh is someone who was unable to take advantage of Thursday. I hope they don't nerf keys or start raising costs of Soulforge items. Yeah, those will be the people that get screwed. So they can't do that. No way. Frank says your guild should have got more if you have 30 members. D-Rock, can you explain what exactly happened? I'm out of the loop. I already did. Frank, they greatly decreased music gnomes and paloozas. Yeah, definitely. Frank Moses, multiple people were bragging on the game, and trust me, devs, keep an eye on that, especially on the forum. John, I've maxed 2 classes, and I'm on my 3rd since start of the vault. Nice, man. D-Rock, cool is not the word I'd use. Sebastian, now, is most important for them nerfing GNOME-a-palooza than fixing 2 times skull damage, right? John says, stop playing delves until they fix the skull problem. Yeah, that's a good idea. Georgie, I was looking for some info. What is the total souls needed to max all your troops? It's like millions. I don't know the exact number. Let's go see like how many it takes to do for one troop. I just go to like, what am I doing here? 1, okay. So we got like an ultra rare here, so that'd be like the middle. So 5,245 is like 6,000 souls times like 1,000 troops, right? Whatever that is. Is that 6 million? 6,000 times? What's 6,000 times 1,000? So 3 zeros and 3 zeros. So 6 zeros. 6 million. Something like 6 million. Yeah, you'd be better off asking some encyclopedic man. I would say somewhere between 5 and 10 million souls to level all these troops. Because you also got mythics that cost way more to do. So I just picked an ultra rare to get like a median. But yeah, something like that. Between 5 and 10 million souls to level all your troops up. Which I don't even have done, as you can see. What up, C. Roggin? Rayman says 2 times skull is still bad, makes all other modes poop. Kim Smith says, what would you say is the best strategy for when to use all your tons of vault keys and I don't know, really. That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering when I should do that. How many copies of Rocky do I need? 17 or 16. Alright, let's do this. Let's see how fast I can do it. But I'm going to chat too, so I'm not really going for a world record or anything. D-Rock says millions. Doug Marsh, GNOME-a-palooza was their way of making up for lycanthropy. Yeah, I agree. They accidentally made up for lycanthropy, right? Google knows. 5,000 per troop, says Dan. Frank Moses, music stop when hit point in music. D-Rock, I think 11 to 16 mil or something. Frank says, select vault and exit out. Then we'll show. Select vault, then exit out. Okay. Or let's get this pet done, though. Bobster says, got any video about good Darkstone team? Why do you need a Darkstone team in particular? You shouldn't really base your teams off of a kingdom. Except for when there's a restriction on that kingdom. I guess like this week, I guess there is, but I don't know. I did that like on Monday or Tuesday. They like the campaign task would ask you like to make a Darkstone team. Probably something like Plague Lord with Black Manacles, Thrall, and then I was using like Magnus, I think. You could use Sister of Shadows or the new guy Yarrow. Like Dime Traxia. There's some okay troops. Depends if you have legendaries and mythics or not. I would just go to your troops and search by base rarity and Darkstone. Start with Black Manacles, Plague Lord class, and Thrall. Start with that. And then get somebody to help you with the damage. I was using the All-Seeing Eye troops, because they count as Darkstone. So I was using Akalaran and the one that steals attack For my no. I'll show you here in a second. I think it's a Darkstone team. We could do a little bit of world event. I don't think I have the right medals on. They should have died. Please don't kill my Phoenicia. That's so annoying. Cool. There we go. Oh, I do have the right medals. Huh. I just need to be more careful then. Dan Quayle says, so if 1,000 troops, only 5 mil. But it's like more for mythics and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's between 5 and like 10 million. Might be slightly more, might be slightly less. You got to get at least 5 million extra souls before you're even thinking about it, though. Which, that's not even how I do it. I just level up the troops that I use. Then I'll go to my kingdom level and power if I need to level up a certain amount to get the next kingdom level and power. Then I'll level up like the lowest rarity ones, so it costs less. I don't just go, like, I don't have the idea in my head that I'm going to level up every single troop in the game. That's not on my radar. At all. One day, maybe. But I don't think anybody should be worried about leveling up every single troop in the game. Unless you're at the very top of the game. And by then, you're like already have most of them done, so. Let's see how many pets I get, guys. How many pets do I get for that? 2! That's pretty good. That's twice as many as I usually get. And I can level up that pet. Ooh, I got a few of them. How'd that happen? Gotta do this. So short, long. Why does it do that? Rocky. I've never had this many to level up before. That's crazy. All depends on VIP level. My troops come in at level 10 now, so it's cheaper on souls. Oh, really? That's crazy. Don't get me started. People will get sad if you get me started on that. No, I'm just kidding. My troops come in with extra damage because never mind. Alright, we got a goblin picking its nose. We should name our pets after tier 3 members. I'm gonna start naming my pets after tier 3 members. I'll have to do that when it's not like a vault event and everything. We'll have like a John Fitzpatrick pet, like a faceless one pet. Alright, so I'm getting all these pet milestone rewards now, including an orb. So that's why, another good reason to level up pets and stuff. Got a crappy green, though. Alright, now, you said go into the vault and then get out of the vault, and that'll get rid of the pet? I don't see. Do I have to do a vault event? It's not going away. Do I have to, like, run one? What's up, Roman B? Yeah, I don't think it's 5 million. It's got to be more than that. Let's just say it's at least 5 million. Dan Quayle says, roughly depends on how many you are at each starting rarity. You have a substantial VIP level, Dan Quayle. Nope, free to play. 5,465 for legendary to level 20 at mythic level. D-Rock says your cost to level from 1 to 20 is 5k souls. 4,885 for a purple. Frank says, thought there'd be epic vault key at 100 of 100 pity keys. I see I was wrong. Yeah, right. That would be smart, though. That's something they should do. They should give us a VIP key at 100 gnomes killed. Good day, Stroganrog. How's it going? Yeah, Mr. T probably would love to, figure out how many souls it takes to level up every single troop in the game. Alright, Frank, thank you. Vishal, hello, Cindy in chat. I'm busy in class. I got 16 vault keys and 4 epic vault keys in my first GNOME-a-palooza. Nice job, man. Thank you, Trey. Appreciate you, man. How's it going? With the super chat, super sticker. Appreciate you, bro. Makes it worth doing live streams, I'm telling you. What's the 2x skull issue? They're like hitting for 2 times damage. Like, people have it on video on the forum. The enemy will hit you for, if you have a 20 durability troop like an arena, and the enemy has like a 10 attack, for some reason it's doing 20 damage. It's like hitting twice, 2 times. So it'll kill that first troop instead of just hitting it for 10. I think it's bleeding into the second troop too, I heard somebody say. John says you don't need to lose your 3 daily delves. Instead, you can load up all your delve kingdom until the skull problem's solved. Yeah. Thanks again, Trey, man. What is loading delves? Loading delves is like you go down here, which I need to do it more often. I kind of quit doing it. You just go in here and you would get one loaded up. So you don't really fight it. You just you get it there. Like I got this one ready to go. Then I can go to this one, get this one ready to go. You don't fight it, but you just like pick it. Go to mirrored halls. I don't think I need to do that. One's already ready to go. Like I got some loaded already, because you get 3 a day, so you want to make sure you got them. You use it. You use your 3 a day, and it'll save them till the next day, or at least it saves them till like next reset. I don't know. It might save them forever, because I don't remember loading these. So I don't want to do that when it's at 500, but so I got 2 more. You see my 2 sigils up in the right-hand corner there? Loading, loading, loading. That one's already loaded. Be cool if they had like a graphic that showed you had one loaded. That one's already loaded. So I could do almost every single delve right now. That's crazy. That one's at 500. This one I think I need to do pure faction, but I could load this one in. And now I only have 1 sigil left. You do this every day, just to make sure you use your sigils up every day, even if you're not going to complete them. So now I have 0. You see 0 sigils in the top right-hand corner, that little map thing. Take your team and delve deep into the lair. So tomorrow you get 3 more. You can do 3 more, or you can start completing them, whatever. It's just for people that aren't doing delves every single day. They can at least load them in so they don't waste. They don't waste their 3. Stupid Rocky's still here. Does somebody know how to get rid of this thing without restarting your game? Do I have to actually run a vault? Georgie says, metal drop or RNG, I believe, as I lack some of the mythic. Is there like a kingdom to farm or no matter? There's really no difference. Just find one that you need the trait stone and that you can kill easily. 6, 7, and 5 are 2-shot Phoenicia stages. It's RNG. Dr. Mob calls depends on VIP level. My troops come in at level 10 now, so it's cheaper on souls. We're live streaming, guys, so it's going to be a lot of chatting. I hope you don't mind. Less playing and more chatting, pretty much. I'm going to do some just outside of GNOME-a-palooza vault grinding here while I catch up and chat. It's easier for me. I can not look at the screen I can still play. You guys can watch me get gnomes. Tell me if I get a new gnome. Georgie says, is there like a split per troop rarity stats, like X number or legendary, Y number for mythics, Z, epics? Like to see the total info on general web. No such stats. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's different troops have different, like, stats. You know what I mean? Like, there's tanks that have more durability. And there's, like, magic troops that have more magic. I don't know if you could, do it like that. Of course, I may not be completely understanding your question, but, mythics do have more stats than, like, a legendary. By how much? I don't know. But there are, like... You could find a legendary that has more stats than a mythic. Like, a really big tank, like Gorgotha might have more HP than, like, Mistralis or something, maybe. I don't know. Because there's different roles, too. There's not just different rarities. They all have different... There's tanks and generators. So I don't know. There probably is, like, you could probably do some loose... Like this... The mythic's gonna be this times stronger than a common or something. John says, Bobster, I'm using Thrall, Black Manacles, the Possessed King, and Sister of Shadow for the World event with Archmagus class. Oh yeah, Bobster, I forgot. Let's go look at that. The World event, Witch's Brew. Let's see if it asks me to equip my medals or not. Remember yesterday, we discovered that they were no longer asking you to equip your medals, at least on PS4. I know a lot of you said that it's not happening to you, but one or two of you said it is happening. I think it's like, is that the previous gen? Is it like a PS4 problem, maybe? I think somebody else was on PS4, though. But yeah, watch this. It won't ask me to, unless they fixed it. It won't ask me to equip my medals. You see that? Look at that. I got Nisha medals on right now, you guys, right? I'm showing it on video with video proof. This bug. Nisha medals are on. I can go run like a whole... I'll do an Explorer just to make them forget that I was going to do a World event. Let's go run one Explorer to make them forget that I was trying to do World event. Alright, so I ran that battle. I'm not doing the World event. I equipped different medals because I'm doing something else, right? Alright, let's go to the World event, guys. Witch's Brew. I got my Nisha medals on right now. Uh-oh. It didn't ask me. Usually it asks you before you even hit 2 battle, right? Pretty sure. Oh, it did ask. I'm an idiot. It wasn't asking yesterday, I swear to you. And now I got in this battle without my medals equipped. Nice job, idiot. Nah, yesterday I swear it wasn't asking. Unless I just missed it somehow. I don't know. Now I'm doubting myself. But it's on video from yesterday, so I might go check that out and see. It was happening yesterday, so I was like... premature there. I was premature. Premature, you know what. But yeah, I got it on video yesterday. I guess it's fixed now. Maybe I had to reset my game, because I definitely did that. See if I can win without the medals on. No medals. Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at that video now. See if I was, like, tripping. But I swear I showed it. Maybe I just didn't go into battle and I was premature. Alright. This is without medals, I think. On a pretty high level world event. But this is my world event team, Bobster. Which is all Darkstone, right? So we got Black Manacles with Plague Lord. We got Thrall, Darkstone, right? Thrall. We got Akalaran, not even a legendary. All-Seeing Eye / Darkstone. And we got Akalaran Leech, All-Seeing Eye / Darkstone. So this would be my Darkstone team. Sometimes people get confused and they forget that they have to equip the class. So you definitely have to equip Plague Lord, or it doesn't count. But the weapon doesn't matter. You can use whatever weapon you want. Why'd I do that? Should have did that. Boom, no medals, still won. No legendaries, no mythic, no Dawnbringer, no medals. Alright, let's go put those on. Yeah, I swear yesterday it wasn't asking about your medals. I'm gonna have to look at the video now. Because somebody else said it was happening to them too. It wasn't just me. Come on. Blue, baby! Now I got another badge. So now I gotta go back out again. Arcane badge. Guild. Witch's Brew. Let's do like another couple battles here. I want to see where I stand in the guild. I don't want to totally ignore this just because of the vault event. But I will get caught up on chat, so don't worry. Don't leave and think I'm ignoring you. Everybody that's been here knows that I will catch up. Look at that. Come on, loop for me, baby. Loop for me, baby. It doesn't want to. You don't want to loop? Why not? You don't want to loop for me? Why not? And you just got... my hero just died. That's annoying. Oh, yeah, you got a summon? Ooh, and you're going to kill my one damage dealer? That would be great. No! Stop it! Are they really going to do this to me? I'm live streaming too much. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do this to me. Eat one of those. Man, this is a close one. I gotta be careful here. Do I want to take this green? They're gonna definitely drop a freaking skull in the wrong spot. There, of course, of course. Now he's got 8 health. Better use him before he dies. It's okay though, we're still gonna be fine because this team is still fine. That last troop will save you, I promise. So that looked very shaky, but as long as I pay more attention to my rock solid. And I think they got the skull, bug on me. That's always my excuse now. They got that skull bug on me, guys. That's why I lost my first 2 troops, because they crushed my face in with skulls with a bug. They're cheating. They cheated. That wasn't me playing badly, that was the bug. The bug did that. There's my rock solid. There's my devour. Where's my loop now? There's my loop. Didn't get it quite, but gotta get it going. See, when they're not crushing my face in with skulls by cheating, this works just fine. They're not cheating. Yeah, the world event is not spared the bug. So watch out. See, I'm in like 15th. That's not... I want to keep doing this. Sorry. I'll definitely catch up. Dan Quayle says level 10 will make 4 million or so. C. Rogan says LOL. D-Rock, you want PS4, Georgie? Nope, on mobile. Dr. Mop says LOL, oh well, it was worth a try. VIP 8, you save your voice. Haha. You trying to get me started, Dr. Mop? John Fitzpatrick, Trey is on the poop train. Oh yeah, Trey's on the poop train. He's the spotter, guys. I forgot to say it. So John is driving the train, right? It's only John and Trey and me on the train right now, right? I'm sorry, but there's a ticket fee you got to get on there. But yeah, I'm on there, of course, because it's my train, I guess. It's really John's train, but John's driving it. So John's got the whistle in case he needs to blow it, in case something runs out into the tracks, you know, so he can tell him to get out of the way. He's got the steering. He can control how fast it goes. He's the conductor, basically. And then we got Trey. Trey is also in the engine room. Because he's going to guard. He's going to make sure no riffraff goes on. Nobody tries to take over the train or whatever. He's up there with like a gun, ready to throw down if somebody tries to get up there and take over the train. But he's also helping, like, spot. He's like the spotter / bodyguard. So he lets nobody else in that engine car. But he's also out there looking for deer or cars. You know, stuff that might come onto the tracks. People walking. You know, I know somebody that got killed. That got killed by a train. I don't... It's not funny. I'm not laughing. I'm just laughing at myself for bringing up something so depressing. They were walking on the tracks and they got hit. It's crazy. And everybody's like, why? Like, why didn't he hear it? It's like a mystery. Does anybody else know anybody that... That's a crazy way to go. Go out with a train. Also, I have more info on the wasp story yesterday. I told Dr. Mop about it, but there was another time when I was fighting a wasp in the kitchen. This is continued from yesterday, right? But anyway, if you heard the story yesterday, basically the add-on was one time they were spraying Raid at the wasp, like a whole bunch. They were trying to kill it without getting close to it and everything. And then I come in like, you know, 5 minutes later after they decide they need my help. And I go to do my windmill jump kick uppercut on the wasp, right? But I slip and fall on the freaking Raid. They were spraying so much Raid that the floor was all wet. So I freaking slipped on the Raid and I like almost hurt myself. It was very close. So I'm going for the windmill uppercut and I fall on my own butt. In the Raid. Because they sprayed so much it was all over the floor. But you don't expect that. Like, I'm looking at the ceiling. I'm looking at the wasp. I'm like engaging with the threat. I'm not thinking about the floor. So it was like a full slip and fall type deal. Because I was looking at the ceiling, running in the kitchen, like, to go after something, you know? So I was not even thinking at all about falling on slippery wetness. Looking up at the ceiling, falling down on my butt. Luckily, I didn't hurt myself. It was close, though. It was one of those close calls. Will you quit killing my freaking hero? I know this is just the no, but I want the beginners to be able to get as far as they want to go. So stop doing that with your OP skull damage from the bug. Please stop OP bug skull damaging me with your OP skull damage. Stop it. Only reason they're not even hitting me even harder is because I'm stealing their attack. Or else it'd be even worse. Let's just do this guy. Looped. See that? That was a loop. Alright. I'm just gonna finish this, then we'll definitely just grind the vault the rest of the time, I promise. And I'll catch up in chat. It'll be easier when I'm grinding to not look at the screen. Come on, just give me a devour. There we go. And this, look. It's looping, look, it's still looping, look. Oh yeah, I love it. My unconventional team that isn't just a carbon copy of somebody else's. It's my own. I made it my own, guys. I made it my own. I think I used this last time, though. That's where I got the idea from myself. Trey is on the poop train. Geedralis, hey Cinny, hello chat. Trying to cope with heat wave here. Man, it's hot here, too. I'm right smack dab in the middle of America. And it's freaking hot. I think it rained. Actually, right this moment, it's not really because it rained a lot. We got a lot of rain. We're like flash flooding right now, I think, in all reality. But the last like week or so, burning up. And I didn't have AC like 2 weeks ago. 11. Let's just do this. That hurt. Alright, whatever. We can get our rock solid back. I don't feel as bad not doing the vault right now since I took advantage of Thursday. And I'm kind of torn on what to do today with my GNOME-a-paloozas. I don't want to just use all of them. I want to save some for the next vault event. So I'm not like feeling like I'm doing the wrong thing right now anymore. Please devour. You're gonna kill my hero again? Better stop. Better stop doing that. Getting skulls all the time. What's wrong with you? 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. Oh yeah, thanks for the green. Thanks for the blue. Skulls. Yellow. Big ol' skulls. Now what? Blue. Let's do this. Alright, yes, please stop. Shut up. Whatever. Die in a fire. What? Come on. They're dumb summons. They're getting on my nerves. Let's try to get rid of his attack. Please stop that. You are very annoying. Alright, just set me up. Sorry, I gotta concentrate. This a-hole. Steal your attack. And then you still hit me with skulls 50,000 times. That's awesome, bro. Give me like 3 skulls there. Don't you dare. Oh my gosh. See ya. Peace out. That's why that last mob is there. Our last troop. Anyway, I didn't lose or anything, but that was getting close there. It is what it is. Only moved up a couple slots, but at least I'm top half. Alright, let's grind some more, and I'll be not looking at the screen, I'll be looking at the chat, so. Let me go put on the right metals though. Also, can we check and see how many gnomes? Yeah, okay. So I had 34 out of 110 before I started that GNOME-a-palooza. So that means I got 66 plus 10, that's 76, plus 28. What's 76 plus 28? That's 104. 76 plus 28 is 104, right? 76 plus 24 is 100, plus 4 is 104. So I got 104 gnomes. 104 gnomes during that GNOME-a-palooza. So I'm going to write that down somewhere because I'm going to figure some crap out. So you get about 100. Let's just say you get 100 gnomes per GNOME-a-palooza. How about that? 15 minutes. You kill 4 gnomes. I should have got way more than that though, right? 15 minutes times 4 gnomes. You get like 60. So, I don't know. You should be able to get like 120. But let's just say 100 conservative. 100 gnomes per GNOME-a-palooza conservative. Yeah. I must have been like not doing it fast or something. That's at least. We'll say 100 to 150 gnomes per GNOME-a-palooza. So we'll figure something out based on that. Like how many GNOME-a-paloozas you should save for the next vault event, which is in less than a month. So you can get the right amount of pity keys before there's diminishing returns. Like I don't know how many that is. Whether it's like 75, like 0 out of 75 gnomes, or 0 out of 90, or whatever you think. You know, you can definitely get quite a few pity keys off of 100, just 100 gnomes. You do like 5 plus 10 plus 15 plus 20 plus 25. Eventually it gets up there, but you can probably get like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You get at least 6 or 7 or 8, between 5 and 10 pity keys off of one GNOME-a-palooza. And then you could probably get another like 5 off the next one. I don't know. I'd say save between 3 and 5 GNOME-a-paloozas for the next vault event. What do you guys think? Anyway, I'm about to chat my butt off, so hold on. Let me put the right medals on. Alright, here I go. Here I come, guys. Here I come. Oops. My controller fell out. My controller fell out of my pants. Pretty sure he said it before, I just don't remember. I'm doing Witcher's Brew and did a team. Any recommendations how I should use additional sigils for extra stats? Oh, yeah, when you're, I never really do that except for, like, Tower of Doom and Delves, where there's, like, a stopping point. So then I'll realize, okay, I got extra sigils. So I'm gonna get the extra stats. Sometimes bounty, even. But most of the time I don't do that. The extra stat thing for extra sigils. Just when you know you're about to be done, like you're about to, that's when you should use up, if you have any extra sigils, you could use them up. That's the only time I do it. I don't know about, like, beginners doing it. C. Rogan says, Cindy, click on Vault so your troops show, and then get out, and the gnomes will show. Okay, good tip, man. I'll remember that next time. We're about to do another GNOME-a-palooza when I get caught up in the chat. Stroganrog says, does anyone know, is it possible to find these new gnomes in the vault? I don't think so. You'll be able to get them as, like, copies of them from the vault on Monday. But I don't think they don't appear in the vault, and you can't get them from the vault. So you probably shouldn't be running vault keys right now. Yeah, that me up to level 1367. Nice. John. D-Rock says it saves until you fight it. Man, we're talking about load and delve still. I must be way behind. John Fitzpatrick, Stroganrog UK, the new gnomes will be in the vault key drop table from Monday. Georgie says, any of these used anywhere? Elima Grim, Flame of Anu, Shabanu, the Archduke. Shabana Vespera's decent. Could use her with, like, triple finesse. I'm not a big Shabanu. I'm not a big any one of those troops, so other people in the chat might be able to help you more. But Ella McGrim, if you can put her with a burner, is okay. Like Infernus, Ella McGrim team that loops a bunch of purple. Might be able to do that. Much obliged, John, says Strong and Wrong. Dan Quayle, how many hours left until Vault event over? Quite a few. It's over on Sunday night, like usual. So, like over 48 hours. It's only Saturday, so we got... Or it's only... Oh, wait a second. Oh, it's Saturday, so... Less than 48, but yeah. We got a whole day left, all of Sunday. Plus most of today. That loading delves is game-changing. Thank you. I've been losing out on my daily delves for months. Yeah, I forgot about that. Somebody said it the other day, and I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah. I used to do that, too. I'm gonna start doing it again. Never have time to daily delve. Yeah, me, that's like the last thing I do each day, but I try to do it. That's my extra thing that I do. Georgie says, I meant the number of troops per rarity, general statistics. I can see the stats in Gems of War. Yeah, there's like a Gems of War database you can go to. Gems of War database. You should look that up if you want all that stuff. Hey, I just got a verse. Did you see that? I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Reynaldo, what's going on, man? Bobster says, on PC, asked me for medals. C-Rogan, my medals were asked for again, and yes, I'm on PS4. Yeah, it's working now for me, too. I was being an idiot there for a second, but it didn't work yet. I was on video not working yesterday, I swear. Maybe I was being an idiot, but I remember it happening, and then somebody in chat said it happened to them, too. And then I did what I did today, except for it actually didn't make me look like an idiot. It actually did the bug when I went to do the bug. The Vault event ends at weekly reset. So yeah, Monday at 3 a.m. or whatever. Hey, I got another Mana Surge Gnome. Tim says hit button. Thank you. Dan Quayle says we'll have run GNOME-a-paloozas tomorrow. C. Rogan says, don't doubt Sinny. It happened to me too, but it was good today. Okay, yeah. I'm glad you got my back, man. I shoot off too soon. Yeah, premature. Dr. Mine just took me in without the prompt not fixed. That's your fault, Sinny, especially as it did actually work earlier. Oh, man, I'm so behind. D-Rock's using black manacles. Magus, 2 times TPK. Don't need to be Plague Lord. Yeah, you do. To make it a Darkstone team, you need to be Plague Lord class. Sebastian says, you don't have to be. He was asking for a Darkstone team. That's why we said Plague Lord class. You don't have to be Plague Lord class to do the event. Yeah, I was answering Bobster's question. I wasn't saying you have to be Plague Lord class for... The only time when I was using Screaming Tome, it's good to be Plague Lord class because it boosts off of Darkstone allies. So I might have just had the same class because of that. Or I was doing the campaign tasks. Steven Seagal's on the train. What is that? Isn't that Under Siege 2? D-Rock, 50% hero start, barrier on brown, bonus purple, fortitude. Yeah, you could use Titan if you really want to play it safer. Vishal says, actually I had to waste like last 4 minutes because my father came home and he sees me playing, he becomes a volcano. Oh man, you had to waste some of your GNOME-a-palooza? That sucks, man. I thought you were supposed to be at class, Vishal. Georgie, I hate this event. My win wear is like 40%. These like and BS like hits more than anything else. Like the world event? Vishal's in class right now and he's playing Gems of War. Multitasking, there you go. That's the best thing you could learn at school anyway. Multitasking. Gymming in class, says D-Rock. Heck yeah, I would be too. I would be gymming at work. I bet you a lot of people play Gems of War while they're working. How many people here play Gems of War while you're working? Sebastian, I check my resources and I make at least 300 diamonds in this vault event. Nice. John says they are having flash floods in Belgium and Germany at the moment, over 100 killed. Yeah, we have them right now too, but luckily I'm in an area where it doesn't really affect me. Like sometimes I'll see like, the worst that'll ever happen here where I live is like a road will get blocked or something and we have to go around it. And that's in a very, very rare occasion, extreme example. Shao says, no, just watching the stream. Thank you. D-Rock says I'd blow up too. Strong and Rog, I'm saving tickets for Palooza. Vishal says, class started just after my GNOME-a-palooza run. See, that's what I'm worried about. If I set one off, then I have to do something. D-Rock says, boy, don't let gyms get you hurt. Rain Man, hey John, we seeing those floods on the news here in the USA? That sucks. Yeah, the other stuff that's been on the news is like those buildings are falling apart in Florida. Did you guys see that? Like all these buildings are like caving in and people are dying for some reason. Some like contractor in Florida did a crappy job and like 40 years ago and it's all falling apart now. They had to evacuate another building in Florida. That one collapsed and killed a bunch of people. And now another one is collapsing. Doug Marsh, I bet they add 2 more verses before the next vault event. Dude, what if they did? What if we had to get 6 verses? Dan says the event is still generously good. Oh yeah. Yeah, we can't complain too much. Easy 100 gnomes in a GNOME-a-palooza. Yeah, that's a good round, low estimation, I would say. Because if you're running Rowan, you might only get 100. You know? I think that's a good low estimation of how many gnomes you could get during a GNOME-a-palooza. 100. A nice round, low number that anybody can hit. And of course you could do more, but, you know, just take into account at least 100. Then you can figure out how many pity keys you want in the next vault event, and how many GNOME-a-paloozas you should save based on that. I got another verse there. 240 to 300 gnomes is extreme. It goes up 5, not 10 per pity key, does it not? Yeah, I think that's what I was saying, right? You do 5, and then you do 10, then you do 15, then you do 20, then you do 25. I think that's what I was saying. Stroganrog, G-Rock till next Gnomes weekend. U7, Doug Marsh, yeah, I bet. Doug Marsh, a purple and a brown verse. Georgie says, what class to max? I got Titan and Plague Lord maxed. I got all class weapons. I think I already answered that, right? Sentinel, Frost Mage, Thief. Dan Quails, you don't need to max all classes. Some are fine at 70 or 40. D-Rock has teams for them all. What up, Simone? Sorry I'm so far behind. Catching up now. Hello, I hope you're still there. Georgie, these 4 are my only mythics I got, and I haven't seen these used. Yeah, I mean, the best out of those is probably Elima Grim and Shabana Vespera. I don't like the Archduke. D-Rock says Monk, Archmagus, Frost Mage, Tide Color. So we definitely agree on Frost Mage, so maybe you should do Frost Mage to 70. Toss me a mythic, says D-Rock. Yeah, there you go. D-Rock will give you a team. Georgie, well, as most of the time when I see some teams, I miss, like, the mythic. Right, that's why I do a no mythic, no legendary, no Dawnbringer team over here on this channel. So you don't have to worry. You see that world event team that I just did, where I was, like, having a little bit of trouble? That one has no mythics or legendaries on it. It's still winning. What do you want to build around, Georgie? D-Rock's helping you. And as they are like a unicorn to get from keys I don't look for but save to craft when they come in. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Georgie says, I wanted to Iron Hawk team, but this won't happen soon as they already passed the forge. Yeah. Unfortunately, if you didn't have Iron Hawk for this GNOME-a-palooza on Thursday. Rowan's still pretty close, though. You don't have to cry. You know, it's not that big of a deal. The Rowan team's just a little bit slower. Paul says, what do you actually get from these stupid gnomes? You get verses, you see right here? You combine all 4 colors, and then you get a GNOME-a-palooza, which sets off 15 minutes where you only get gnomes. It's crazy awesome. Unfortunately, they nerfed it to where the new gnomes don't appear very often in the GNOME-a-palooza itself, so you can't, like, loop them infinitely anymore like on Thursday. A lot of resources, Paul. And vault keys, epic keys, from which you get crazy resources, yeah. The new gnomes give you a verse. You combine all colors, and then you get a GNOME-a-palooza, which is gnomes in every single battle. And that's really good for your pity key stuff. Bobster, I'm doing Witcher's Brew, and I did a team. Any recommendations how I should use additional sigils for extra stats? I would say don't, unless you're close to being done. Like, let's say your guild only needs, like, a little bit more points to get the final reward, and you got, like, 10 sigils left, then that's the time to, like, do multiple sigils to get extra stats. I barely ever do that, unless I'm doing, like, a Tuesday delve, and I know that I'm going to stop when I get all rewards, and I have an extra sigil or 2, then I'll combine them and, like, get the extra stats. Or, like, a Tower of Doom. I do it in Tower of Doom for sure. Because I only go to floor 26 in Tower of Doom, right? Because that's when you stop getting weapon scrolls. There's like no reason to go above floor 26 on Tower of Doom. Don't get me started. Don't go above floor 26 on Tower of Doom. So let's say you have like 5 sigils left and you're on floor 24. And you only need, you know, a couple more, whatever. Like whatever that would be. Let's say you have 10 sigils left and you're on floor 24 at the boss. Well, that'd be the time to use extra sigils to get extra stats, because you know you're only going to floor 26. You got a fireball scroll here, a heroism there. Might as well use... Don't waste them. Like, use them up before you're done. But don't just do it all willy-nilly when you're not almost done. That's what I would say. John's got Gems of War on iPhone. Doug, I can't play at work, but they can't stop me from watching the streams. There you go. Yeah, I used to walk around at my job with headphones in like the entire day. Well, I'd have one in, you know what I mean? Now they got AirPods and stuff, but this was like back in the day, like 5 years ago or something. And I had headphones in like the entire day. I'd have one in and one out so I could hear if somebody needed me. But I would be listening to whatever, you know, podcast, music, Gems of War live streams. D-Rock says, you need at least 2 Ironhawks to max this team. Rain Man, if I know my supervisor ain't going to be at work for a few days, I'm definitely playing Gems at work. I definitely used to, as like an adult, I wouldn't do that, but when I was a teenager, for sure. I was looking for any moment to not work when I was a teenager. If I'm at work getting paid by the hour. I'm talking like, you know, 17, 18, 19 when you're a real selfish a-hole. I was looking for any moment to not work at work. To screw the man, give it to the man, you know? You aren't paying me enough. You're having me do dumb stuff. So any moment I get where you're not looking, I'm gonna play some Gems of War or whatever. Cause I'm giving it to you. You made me work on Saturday last week, so this is what you get. When you're not looking, I'm not working. But that was when I was a teen. Obviously, you don't do that anymore once you get older. Georgie says, yep, I know, but as Ironhawk already been in, forget it won't appear anytime soon. Yeah, I don't think so, man. It was already in there. Got another verse, man. So, once we figure out how many we want to save for the next vault, we could actually use the rest of them. I'm thinking only like 3, maybe 3. Keep three on deck for the next vault event, just so you can get going with your pity keys. 3 to 5 is what I'm thinking right now, but more on the lower end at the moment. Since you can get 100 gnomes at least with 1. You get 300 gnomes with 3, at least. More like 400, probably. Like, how many pity keys is that? I don't know. I'm getting lucky with these new guys. So I save up for the upcoming weapons, which will pop. Yeah, there's some good weapons that you definitely should get in the Soul Forge. Like Rope Dart and Flammifer and all kinds of stuff. Nimbus Bow was in there. And for HKI at first. Of course, he means. I said the wrong words. Fishal, sometimes true for me, Doug. Bobster says, sorry I didn't catch it. Cinny for sigils, wasn't here. Oh, yeah. I just went over it right now. So hopefully you heard that. John says, Bobster, if you watch the video afterwards, you'll hear my answer. Yeah. Basically, like, don't use them until you know you're almost done. And they're going to be, like, you're going to waste them. I only use them if I'm about to waste them. I don't, like, start an event thinking that I'm going to use extra sigils for extra stats. I end the event thinking that. Man, I'm getting a lot of verses right now. Doug says, if Xbox would add gyms to Cloud Play or let me link a mobile account, I would play at work all day. I know there's some jobs out there where that's definitely possible. That's what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about, like, people dodging work at work. Like, some people are security guards and, like, half the time they're just sitting there staring at a door or a screen or a... Like, you could definitely play some Gems of War and still do your job. Good. Some people just stare at a gauge all day, I bet, as their job. Some people, you know. D-Rock says, do it at the end if you just want to be done or if you are super struggling. Trey says, we'll need all classes at 100 to get Kingdom Power level 20. Doug says, if my employer is in the chat, I was joking. That'd be funny, man. I doubt, like, anybody that any of us know is in the chat. There's not enough people here. 44 people out of billions of people in the world. It's kind of cool that a couple of you live, like, a state over. But that's as close as we're getting. D-Rock says, my Archduke team assassinates all except Zool and Enraged Kurangdara. Ronaldo, work has tried to stop me from listening to music or whatever with an earphone and for years. I know, dude. Isn't that annoying? If you got one in and one out, like, why? Trying to stop you from having, like, from not wanting to quit. Like, from being miserable. I was going to say something even harsher, but I decided not to. But why do they want you to be miserable? Just let me listen to some music while I work, man. It makes the day go by. It doesn't mean I'm going to work any less. And I got one of them out, so I can hear a forklift coming. I can hear a fire alarm or whatever you think is going to happen that never happens. The phone ringing. Like, I can still hear everything. I got one out and one in. I'm not an idiot. They treat you like you're an idiot, and you're just gonna blare music at 1,000 volume, and you can't hear anything, and you're gonna get ran over by a forklift or something. No. I got one in, one out. I can hear still. And it's not turned up full blast either. So, S a D, and let me listen to my music, please. Or my podcast or whatever. That makes me want to actually come in here and be miserable. Please. Why is your goal to make me as miserable as possible? You're not allowed to listen to music. You can't have headphones in. What if there's a fire? There's never been a fire here. And if there is, I would smell it, and I would still hear it because I got one in and one out. And it's not blasting in my ear anyway. It's just enough to hear it. Your hypothetical situation, and if the inspector comes in, I'll take him out. Everybody knows when the inspector's coming. Don't try to play like it's a surprise. They got all these dumbass excuses that they think sound smart. And that's how Epstein died. What do you mean? Hold on. No likes for Sinny people? Come on. Doug says, your bad work ethic is why they wanted to clean the crap out of the urinal. Yeah, I wasn't listening to him back then, man. I don't even know if I had headphones back then. I was only 15. I was more worried about working. It's my first job. Doomed glaive is the one weapon I'm going to craft, says John. U7 says that's how Epstein died. Not sure what that's in reference to. Doug Marsh, I'd like to get life or death. It's been wrecking me in PvP. Yeah, life and death is good. John, Doomglaive in 9 days, says Sebastian. Rayman, so I guess in the end you have to level all classes to 100 for kingdom purposes. Yep. Eventually, but it's not anytime soon. It's not something you should be worrying about, like, too much. Kind of like people worrying about their defend teams. You don't want to, like, worry about stuff that doesn't really matter that much. Just get all the good classes to 100 first. Instead of worrying about every single class and getting every single class to 100, just worry about getting the good ones to 100 and go from there. Don't worry yourself for no reason. People like to worry about every single thing, and sometimes it's not the way to go. Quit worrying about everything and every person. Just think about the important things. Get those done. Like people worrying about their defense, like that doesn't matter. D-Rock says it's bougie. Staff of Visions, Archmagus, 2 times Archduke, Vernalis, Mesa Banner. Dang, 2 Archdukes. I got 1 and I was like, that's enough. I ain't getting 2 of those. Wow, I'm almost caught up, guys. John says, I knew it was coming soon. I just couldn't remember. I will save my diamonds. Yeah, you need 900. 900 diamonds for a doomed weapon. That's like I think the 3rd most expensive thing in the Soul Forge. Doomed weapons. Or is it the 2nd most? It's the 2nd most. Doomed weapons? Because aren't legendaries only like... How much are legendaries in the Soul Forge? Are they 800? I'm trying to remember. Haha, David. Yeah, there you go. Or you're in a meeting that you don't care about. 12k diamonds? Nice, man. I like to see that. Nice and patient there. Not just crafting anything. Like it. I like the patience. It's a very nice virtue to have in this game. Everyone farming, says Shinori. What up, Shinori? Yeah, we're farming, bro. I'm gonna do a GNOME-a-palooza now that we're caught up. I'm gonna get all the way, and then we'll do a GNOME-a-palooza. Hey, man, I've been getting some decent amount of the new gnomes, and outside of a GNOME-a-paloozas. I wonder if I have, I wonder if I have 9 again, or whatever. I feel like I've seen every single new gnome since we've been doing this. You're suffering in the heat? Yeah, us too. We were talking about that earlier. Except for me, like, it was raining a lot. So I got a little break from the heat. What was I doing? Alright, let's set off a GNOME-a-palooza. Oh, I wanted to see how many verses I could make. Oh, that's same. We're gonna go here to do this anyway. I can do 9. Still do 9, so I got one back. That's good. Um, 800 diamonds for a legendary. So yeah, doomed weapons are the second most expensive thing in the Soul Forge. So yeah, save up 900. But there's only a certain many that you should get, really. There's like 12 doomed weapons, but like 2 of each color. And most of them, I already went over like which ones to get. Like doomed glaive, doomed axe, doomed crossbow, doomed scythe, doomed whatever. Scythe, whatever. Hello, Shinori. How many keys have you got this weekend, says David. Let me see. That's a good question. I don't even know. I stopped keeping track, but I kind of have a rough idea, so hold on. How many keys have I gotten? Not like 1,000 or anything. I didn't take full advantage on Thursday, so I'm not going to be the guy that's getting like 1,000. I'm not the guy bragging on the forum, so they nerf it. Because I just gotta brag. 23 pities, and then I got, you go up from the bottom. Let's see this, too. Ooh, look at that. Everybody keeps saying the last verse is the most, rare. Oh, I gotta go down for this. The vault keys are up top. I was looking at my verses, though. I got 9. 145, so I've gotten like 100, plus... I've gotten like 120-ish. 120 vault keys, something like that. I had around 50 when I started. But it was a little bit less than 50, I think. And I got 23 pities. So we'll say 100, around 120, I would say. 120 vault keys, and then I got 10 epic vault keys, because I only had 1. Pretty sure. Somewhere between 7 and 10 epics, and somewhere between like 120, 130 vault keys. So not thousands, but more than usual, that's for sure. I normally only get like 20 or 30 max, and I'm getting like 4 times that, 5 times that. We're gonna do a GNOME-a-palooza, just 1 second. Let's get caught up here. Shinori is here, and yes, we are farming. For sure. Georgie says, I can craft only what my clan suggests to do. That's good, man. Well, you must have a good clan. Check out my top 10 mythic video. That'll give you a really good, solid idea of what to craft. It's not completely up to date, like right now. Ironhawk should probably be a little bit higher up in there. He might need to be a top 10 mythic now, Ironhawk. And then Mother of Darkness is creeping up there, and Phoenicia. But it's pretty current. It was at the end of 2020, so it's less than a year old. So you could still pretty much go based on that top 10 and not do... You can't do any wrong using it. That's for sure. It's less than a year old. The only ones I think that you would need to be like Ironhawk should probably be a top 10. Because of GNOME-a-palooza and Vault and stuff. And then Mother of Darkness and Phoenicia definitely creeping up there. But other than that, the top 10 I got from the end of 2020 is pretty current and good for what you should craft in what order. Sebastian, for 20 stars is class level 100, and check further, we need three pet at 20, 8 weapons fully upgraded, 2,500 faction, and a lot of gold elite troops. Well, you know, 20 stars is quite a few, and not many people are going for 20 stars right now. So it's not something I would be worrying about, but it's nice to keep in mind and nice to know for sure. Georgie, I started, I don't know what that is, to play the game. Shinori, I'm suffering this heat. John, hi. Cindy, can I just point out we all recommend our teams, but the viewers should remember we are all at different levels and different stat levels, so what works for us might not work for them. Yeah, exactly. That's the word I like to use all the time. It depends. Depends. Like the adult diaper. Adult diaper. I'm just going to say that from now on. Nobody can come on here with a channel and just tell you exactly what to do, because you're not them. You might not even be the person they're thinking you are, you know? Everybody's different. Everybody has different stats. Everybody has different troops. Everybody has different goals in mind. Everybody has a different amount of time that they can play. You can't just say, like, you should do this. Exactly this, right now. Unless I see all your troops, I know, like, if I can get in your account and look at your account and play your account and know, and you could tell me how much time you have to play and, like, how good you are at the game and what your goals are, and it always depends. Nobody can tell you exactly. Not if they don't know you from a can of paint, like, they can't just say this is the thing that everybody should do. Everybody should use this team that I'm using. Well, some people don't have Ironhawk, so they can't. Some people only have 1 Ironhawk. Some people have 0 Ironhawks. So they can't use this team. I can't just say, everybody use this team, and that's it. This is meta, so you have to do it. If you can't do this, you might as well quit and not play the game. No, it depends. You could be using a Sacrificial Priest Soul Farming team right now. Could be using Roanne right now. You could be using Phoenicia right now. You could be a crazy madman that's using your gold farming team. You know? Don't matter. It's only a tiny bit slower. You think a gold team would not be able to kill explore difficulty 1 pretty quickly? It would be Greed, Egg Thief, Skeleton Key, Egg Thief, Skeleton Key. You'd be doing like half the battles that I'm doing, but oh well. You don't have Ironhawk. What are you supposed to do? Roanne, but yeah. Rainman says, appreciate the stream, Sunny. Have an awesome day. Alright, dude, are you out of here? We'll see ya. Shinori put a link. I don't know what that is, but you might just want to say. Good morning, Kim Barnes. Good morning, Cindy and everyone. Sorry I'm late. No problem. You're not on the schedule. You don't have to come at any certain time, Kim. It's fine. You can just join whenever you're ready. Shinori says, I played 20 minutes, got a GNOME-a-palooza, and 2 keys. I got another verse. D-Rock, all the Skull creators and Doom Baton. Don't pass it. Trust me. Trey says, yep, not wanting to give me Baz for the 4th verse. That's what everybody's saying, man. That 4th verse is the rarest. David says, I've got 528 vault keys, 54 pity keys, and 56 epic vault keys. Nice, man. You're crushing it. That's way better than me. Georgie, I will check that clip for sure. I've watched most of the 10 rare, 10 epic ETC videos you've done just to get an idea. Yeah. There you go. Top 10 legendaries, that's another one, you know? You could figure out what kingdoms you're going to save event keys up for. You could maybe craft the top 3 or 4 or 5. You don't want to be crafting like every single legendary on that top 10, but just because you'll have every single legendary before you have every single mythic, you know? Like, that's the reason. You don't want to sit there crafting legendaries in the Soul Forge, wasting diamonds. Then all of a sudden you got every single legendary and you only got like 10 mythics. When you could have had 20 mythics and left some of those ho-hum legendaries in the Soul Forge. You started to play the game in February, Georgie? Yeah. You're doing awesome then, huh? I've heard a lot of people come on here and say they've been crushing it lately, you know? They started like 3 months ago, or they started 6 months ago, and they're level 1000 or whatever. I'm like, whoa. When I started playing this, I definitely didn't. I wasn't that quick. D-Rock, it's nice to see some kingdoms at 2021. Stairs at Sinnymirage, yeah. Sinnymirage, what are you doing? Coffee, anyone? For those in a heat wave, help yourself to whatever is in the fridge. Cheers. Dr. Mop, I think a new video on Dawnbringer teams uses would be popular. Quite a few people will have got it from this gnome thing, but I heard what you said earlier. Okay. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm about to write it on my whiteboard. I got a whiteboard now. I should use it more, though. Dawnbringer teams. I'll just try to remember. Put it in the comments after the video, if you don't mind. If you can remember, just say, hey, you should do a Dawnbringer teams video. Also a Quilt Zama teams video for Kersey. 876 Vlad Maybach is here. So, Cindy, if you're level 562 and been playing for 3 complete months now, how good are you? That's really good, man. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's pretty good, man. I can't remember. That's why I'm going to do the new account playthrough so I can figure out how good that is. Because I haven't been level 500 for like 3 years. So I'm not sure exactly. But that sounds like you're doing really well. John says, I could need another Ironhawk, but I would rather craft a troop that is of more use than the Vault. Right? Yeah. I mean, the Vault only comes around every 4 or 5 weeks. Ironhawk you can't really use outside of the Vault. If you see anybody saying it's used for any other team other than this one, then they're just, I don't know what they're thinking. You use it for artillery support with Dust Devil. That's what you use it for. If you're trying to use its spell, like exploding doom skulls or whatever, that's not how you're supposed to use it. Artillery support with Dust Devil, Greed. That's the team. I don't know what people are smoking when they're making these. He explodes a bunch of doom skulls. That's why. They're missing the point, I think. Man, come on. This chat just goes too far when I'm trying to find where I'm at. Shinori, it's a clip with me and my new motorcycle. I'll check it out. D-Rock says, my guildmate was at 800-something vault keys yesterday. Georgie, I craft only truth switch worth to do. There you go. For me, it is verse 3. I just had verse 4 3 times in a row. John, I've only been playing just over 12 months. Yeah, and he's higher level than me. It's crazy. Georgie is level 1123. Wow. You're getting close to me too, I think. Or I'm 13 something. I don't know. I'm close to John, whatever John is. John's a little bit ahead of me. Dr. Mop only has 1 Ironhawk. You need to get another one. I wish I could give you one somehow. Georgie says, I have 12 kingdoms to push to power level 5. All the rest are power level 5 and higher, all level 10. Sounds, Georgie, it sounds like you have the right idea about how to play this game. You must have a good guild. Dr. Mop says, I'll remember. Good. John says, woo, Cindy's got a whiteboard with a white marker pen. Yeah, I wrote some stuff on there. Class poll. 5K subscriber reward. Tier 3. Stuff to, like, ask you guys about. We haven't really talked about some of it. But yeah, the class poll, that's probably ending soon. I mean, Titan's running away with that last one. We might as well go on to the second round. So we might be doing that soon. The second round of the class March Madness. Then for Tier 3 members, I still want to do something different for... I don't know. The only idea I've had recently is to name some pets after you guys or something. 5K reward, whether it's the chatathon or, I don't know, I could do a 6-hour live stream and that would be a guaranteed type of deal. Or we could do the chatathon, which would be kind of fun, more fun, because you guys would determine how long it is. But if I did the 6-hour thing, that's like a guaranteed. That'd be smarter for you guys, but it'd be more fun to do the chatathon and smarter for me. But then, like, when I compare the two in my head, I'm like, why would anybody choose the chatathon when you could get a free 6-hour live stream? So I don't know. Still thinking about the reward for 5K subscribers, which we're limping and crawling towards. It's not going to happen anytime soon. Maybe 6 months from now. The way it's going right now, it's going to be like 6 months before we get to 5K. We're crawling, limping, getting a couple a day here and there. It's crazy. I was getting 150 a month. Now I'm getting like 100. That's a pretty big dip. But it is summertime, you know. Vlad says, I've been following your tips and tricks, so that's why I'm so far. I've been going hard. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I keep losing my place. I'm sorry. Y'all can make one work, Ironhawk. Yeah, you do like 2 Dust Devils or something, right? It just takes an extra turn, right? It's still pretty good. It's just like Rowan, but... 800 vault keys. OMG, I didn't have that many since 2019 when I started playing the game. I know. People got more vault keys on Thursday than they've ever got for 5 years total. John says, Vlad, I started watching Sinnycool video when I was level 200 and now I'm 1367. Cinny and people who come to the live streams have helped to load. Yeah, there's a lot of smart people here too. It's not just me. Shinori, I don't know why, but I like watching Cinny's video streams more than I like playing the game. That's awesome, man. I need more people like you. I need to duplicate you. And a few others, of course. There's a good 60 of you, like I said. There's a good 60 of you that I need to clone. I need to clone 60 of you like 1,000 times each. Or something. Georgie says, I've managed to craft 4 power orbs and now I collect for more slowly. Yeah. The only way you can really get power orbs faster is to just make sure you complete every single event and get every single chaos orb you can get. Just take every chaos orb as a chance at a power orb. Even, you know, no matter what. Because a minor orb could turn into a minor blue, and then a minor blue could turn into a major blue. Then a major blue could turn into a power orb eventually, you know? You gotta get every single blue you can get. So that means getting every single chaos orb you can get. So that means doing the class event to completion, even though it's annoying and boring and you already have that class at 100, and it's only one little chaos orb. You gotta get all... If you want Zul'Goth that bad, or Enraged Kurandara that bad, then you gotta do all the events. Get all the chaos orbs that you can get. I think I have a video on that. And then if you want to go even further than that, do more than even I did, which I think I did like 1 leaderboard while I was going for Zul'Goth, but you could start trying for leaderboards to get even more chaos orbs and maybe a power orb from winning. But yeah, that's the only way to get like more. I mean, vault keys now help too. So a lot of people are gonna get Zul'Goth off of Thursday. D-Rock, I'm sure he has liked the most gnomes and gems this weekend. I wish I could give you one, yeah. Man, what is going on with this chat? I keep... Alright. Who gained 20 million gold? I don't know who you're talking about right now. C. Rogan, LOL, besides the videos helping, I just come here for his rants and sneaky laugh. Just makes my day. Yeah, I kind of laugh like that dog from that cartoon. Who's that? I don't know who it is, but there's a dog on a cartoon. I laugh different ways. I don't always laugh the same, but the little snicker that the dog does on the cartoon. Sometimes when I'm rewatching my videos, I'm like, you sound like that dog. It's like when I'm trying to hold it in, and it's just like a little sneaky laugh. Sounds like that dog on that cartoon. Muttley from Wacky Racer. I think that's it. Yeah, he really did. It's my kingdom. It's my real challenge now. And Souls, plus I created my own guild recently. Ooh, good luck with that, man. You're doing something that even I tried once, and I didn't. I failed at making a guild. I just brought the wrong person with me, basically. He turned into a very big weirdo that was threatening me. He was like threatening to murder me. I was friends with this dude in this guild, and we decided to go make our own guild. I was like level, I don't know, 700 or 800. I wasn't like... And this guild was getting on our nerves, and we were like we were kind of friends. So we make our own guild, and he was like sore about how much gold I was giving or whatever. When it was just like me and him, and we recruited like a couple people. So I was still giving like the same amount of gold I would have given to the other guild, basically, and he was going crazy, giving tons of gold, because I guess it was our new guild and stuff. And I was doing, like, a little bit more to try to get it going. But I wasn't going as crazy as he was. We didn't, like, even talk about going crazy with gold or anything. He just decided to do it on his own. So eventually he thinks, like, he's doing too much and I'm not doing enough and blah, blah, blah. It only lasted, like, a couple weeks. I'm like, dude, I'm doing the exact same thing I was doing in that last guild. What am I... Like, just because I'm not throwing millions like you are. I never said I was going to. This is a 30-person combined effort. It's not just for us two to... We're not going to get all the guild tasks done just with 2 people. So, chill out. It's going to take a while to build a guild. You're not just going to make your own guild and all of a sudden have 30 people given 1 million gold each, you know? It's going to take a minute. And he was getting frustrated after like 2 or 3 weeks. It's like, come on, man, we're building a whole new guild here. Like, this is going to take months. You got to chill out. But he was throwing millions and millions. He thought I was leeching off him or something. I don't know what he was thinking. I was still throwing like hundreds of thousands of gold. I wasn't throwing 1 million. It was back in the day when I was like not even level 1000. So then he like quits the guild, and I just disband the whole guild, and he's like threatening to murder me, basically, in real life, over Gems of War. So I blocked him. I've never seen him again. This has been like years. So, but what the heck? Who does that? Threatens to like, he's threatening to come from, I think he was in the UK or something, or Ireland or something like that. Threatening to like buy a ticket and come find me. Like, wow, over Gems of War here. You're gonna get a life sentence in jail, or probably get murdered by me. You're gonna come all the way over here just to get yourself killed. Because I ain't lacking. Over Gems of War, a video game. And a misunderstanding at that. I wasn't doing anything wrong. So watch out, Vlad, basically. Making your own guild is not easy. It's way easier to, like, join an established guild, because you're gonna... Even if you make your own guild and it's amazing and you get, like, a bunch of people and it's awesome, like, your Guild Wars bracket is gonna be super low for a very, very, very long time. There's dead guilds and everything that somehow they still register for Guild Wars, like, with one person. The Guild Wars bracket system is, like, broken. All these dead guilds, you'll be like bracket 800 for... You'll never get to the top 100, pretty much. It's all these weird broken guilds. Dead guilds. Oh, there's a mythic. Come to poop on the party. I gotta do at least one more GNOME-a-palooza. I'm too busy chatting, but hey, that's the live stream. Oh, I should have just did this. What am I thinking? Come on. Kim says, I guess I was lucky yesterday. I got a new gnome in each of my 3 runs with 3 different verses in the last one. So it's possible to get more than one in a 15-minute run. Okay, get out of here, Orpheus. John says, see, Rogan, that's why different to other Gems of War channels. Come on. The chat keeps on being stupid for me. I wish I could just hit down instead of scrolling. I can't, though. What up, Steve-O Kenobi? How's it going? Shinori says, well, I have another Google account, so cloning might be possible. Yeah, I hope everybody clone themselves and subscribe, please. What is this team, Sinny? This is the fastest team in the game to farm vault keys and gnomes and all that. Double Ironhawk Greed, Dust Devil. Artillery support for the win. On difficulty 1 Explore. I have a video on it if you want to watch it. It's like a Ironhawk team video. If you look up Gems of War Ironhawk teams. There's some other variations. Never spend your diamonds on daily offers or money for Chaos Orbs, says John. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I never spend diamonds on that, but maybe gems. I'll buy like a pet or a deed, a pet or a deed. That's the only thing I would ever buy with gems. Muttley. From Wacky Racing. That's my self-deprecation. That's what I think I sound like sometimes. I've got like 3 different laughs, though. It's whatever happens. Yeah, I don't plan it, so whatever comes out, you know? Not dropping any names, but someone's channel I can't stand his laugh, says Young Mo. I don't know who you're talking about. Who could you possibly be talking about? D-Rock, remember winning the Titan class event leaderboard the weekend before Guild Wars for my last power orb before Zool? That was epic. I did the same thing, D-Rock, with Slayer. When I was trying to level Slayer to 100, I think I made the leaderboard. I didn't get first. I'm not claiming I got first or anything, but I got like a... I forget. I was like 15th or something. I got some reward. I got like some extra Chaos Orbs. Whenever you're trying to level a certain class to 100 and it happens to be that class event and you have some gems, like if you're trying to get Frost Mage to 70 or Slayer to 100 or Titan to 100 or something, sometimes it's a good idea to try for the leaderboard while you level it up. My guildmate with all the keys will get all that gold. Some people take these games too seriously. They are supposed to be fun, not a chore, says Shinori. I feel ya. Threatening to murder over this game. What is your problem? They have a mental problem. So that's nothing to do with me. John says, the thing is, if Sinny started a guild, there would be quite a few of us that would join. The only problem, we are all on different platforms that tune to the channel. Yeah, we don't have like... I don't think we would have 30 PS4 people. We might be able to do it on PC mobile. And I just don't want that responsibility. Like, I would have somebody else run it if I was going to do that. Like, one of you guys could run it. And that, I don't even want to do that. I'm just saying, like, if it was ever going to happen. Like, say Morgenstern kicks me out for no reason, then I join another guild and they kick me out for no reason, and then I just have no other option. Like, I'd probably have one of you guys run it. I wouldn't even want to be in charge of it. How many of us are on the PS platform? C. Rogan, Young Mo Ali, Shinori, Roman B is on PC. Chad is on Xbox, Roman B's on mobile. Beg for Mercy is here. Just woke up. Roman B says mobile. It's going okay, man. I've been getting some verses. I need to do a GNOME-a-palooza, but I can't get caught up in chat, which is a good thing. So we are chatting mostly here while I close my eyes and I do explore difficulty 1 with Ironhawk. Any more PS platforms? John says, he who shall not be named a guild, but I've noticed the mid-table and the guild table on events, and he's the guild master. I don't know. I know Mr. T has a guild. I don't know about anybody else but him. Steve-O Kenobi, what can you use instead of Ironhawk? Use Rowan. Use Rowan. Here, I'll show you. Just use this. If you don't have Ironhawk. Man, I keep... Ugh. Alright, there we go. Yeah, you just do this. It's just 1 turn slower. It's really not that bad. And you can level up a class, too. Young Mo Ali, if we have enough PS players, we can start a guild and build it and then persuade Cinny to join. I don't want you guys to do that, you know? You'll make yourselves, you're gonna handicap yourselves. Why not stay in a good guild and, yeah. If I don't know about it, I would never persuade you to do that, or say that you should. Because there's no way you'd get up high enough in the Guild Wars brackets for, you know, that's kind of one of my... When I'm looking for a good guild to join, I want to play, like, top 5 brackets in Guild Wars. And that would be the hardest part of starting a new guild. It's not necessary, of course. Like, most people don't even care about Guild Wars. I just like the competition of it, so I'd probably miss it. Because I would be going 5-0 all week, getting 54,000 if we made a new guild. Because we'd be facing scrubs. But this is what you would use instead of Ironhawk. Leave the dark side and switch to Xbox, says Beg for Mercy. Steve says he's on PS5. C. Rogan, but Xbox doesn't have the Horizon game. Winnie says PS5. Vlad says I'm on the Xbox. Kim says I'm on Xbox One. Young Mo Ali, who's down to build a guild on PS platform. Winnie says, and I guess we are in the same Guild Wars bracket next Guild Wars. Ooh. Look out. John says that's him. Young Mo Ali, if we have at least 10, we can build something. Sebastian says PS4. Georgie, that's what I'm doing with Rowan team. Yeah, there you go. Then you're doing it right. C. Rogan, call the guild Sinners. Sinners Choir should be the name. Yeah. Hey, I caught up in chat. Let's run a GNOME-a-palooza real quick. Why is Ironhawk my freaking home kingdom? I must have accidentally clicked that. I don't want that to be my home kingdom. Well, White Helm's the only answer. That's the only thing in the game where it doesn't depend. White Helm should be your home kingdom. Let's run one more with Ironhawk so I can get it set and ready to go. And then we'll do a PvP so we can open a pet. That's a new thing we figured out. Even though I was thinking the other day... What was I thinking? You could do that, like, outside of the vault. You could run a no... I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Something about pets and GNOME-a-palooza. Like, instead of doing it during the vault, you could do it not during the vault and get your pets. Because you're kind of wasting a little bit of time during the vault event and during your GNOME-a-palooza to get that pet. So hopefully you have some extra GNOME-a-paloozas. You could do it outside of the vault. I don't know what I was thinking. Something like that. I was having a thought that I didn't complete, I guess. Let's see. But yeah, we're going to go to PvP so we can open a pet. Because I think that's a good idea. I'm just trying to refine it. Can you do casual? Can you get pet gnomes in casual PvP? We're going to try it. I might just use like the key team. Casual. Alright, here we go. We're going to start another GNOME-a-palooza. I have only run like one so far, so... I just want to save some for the next vault event. It's my thing. I don't want to use them all today. Because I'm not going to get... I'm going to get such a diminishing return on pity keys right now. And I want to get a bunch at the beginning of the next vault event. So that's why I'm saving a certain amount, like 3 to 5. 3 to 5. I'll use like... We're going to live stream tomorrow because of John and Trey. Because John and Trey are on the poop train, they gave a donation of at least $5. So we're live streaming tomorrow morning doing the spoilers at 8 a.m. EST. John is driving the train. Trey is the spotter / bodyguard of the hype train / poop train. And yeah. So I'll use the rest of them tomorrow, like the GNOME-a-paloozas. I'm just trying to make sure we have enough through the weekend. But yeah, let's do one right now. Alright, go to PvP. PvP! Casual. This. I want to do this as fast as possible. Just to open a pet. I don't recommend that you do this for your GNOME-a-palooza. This is just for one pet, and then I'm moving to difficulty 1 Explorer. Well, I should be doing red and green here. Red and green, red and green. Red and green, come on. Oh, come on, no. He just ran away! This is stupid. Did you see the pet gnome run away? The only reason we're here. He runs away. Here goes another one, too. Maybe I shouldn't use this team. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought it'd be a super easy team to beat. I'm gonna waste so much time. This is probably why I only killed 100 gnomes last time. What am I doing? Do I still get a pet? Probably not. Nope. I gotta do that again. Kidding me. Well, let's just do this. I want that pet. Wasting time. Now there's no pet gnome. Are you kidding me? Maybe it's the hero. This is ridiculous. Wasting my time. About to just go to difficulty 1 Explorer. This is what I was talking about not doing it during the vault event. Alright, that was much better. I should have used that team. But still no pet. One more try and that's it. I'm not wasting all my time. Come on, loading bar. Are you kidding me right now? Everything is going wrong. The pet gnome ran away. Then there was no pet gnome. Now it's loading forever. A pet gnome, please die. There we go. Finally. I do need pets pretty bad, though, you know? I wouldn't recommend this for everybody. It all depends, like usual. There we go. We're done. We're going to go grind our butt cheeks off. If it would quit loading. for so long. There we go, Griffling. Finally, I just wasted like 5 minutes of my... And it's loading again. We got 12 minutes left. I wasted 3 minutes. And of course it switches your team. Alright, we better go. I'm gonna go hard. Horde. Kind of like rhythmically clicking the X button. I feel like if you spam it, it makes it load longer. My opinion. Rhythmically clicking the X. That's what was happening on Thursday. Like, the more I'd click it, I think everybody was like clicking on their X button. For some reason that makes the server slower. Let's go, baby. Come on. I need to make up for lost time now. I want to see one of the new gnomes here, please. That would be awesome. How about... I wasted 3 minutes of my GNOME-a-palooza getting one pet. Please give me a Mana Surge gnome. That would make up for it. If I can get a Mana Surge gnome in this GNOME-a-palooza. It's going to make me level, too. Everything that can go wrong is going to go wrong. We're going to level, also. That's going to take some time. We're getting all the soul gnomes that have extra durability, so it takes extra long, too. There's another one. Give me all treasure gnomes, please. Or Mana Surge. So yeah, this is probably why I only killed like 120 gnomes that first GNOME-a-palooza. Because I did the pet thing. I should have done Mother of Darkness to begin with. Mother effer. See, I'm leveling. Oh yeah, baby. Let's level up. During a GNOME-a-palooza. Anything to make it slower. This Rowan is not faster than this. You're smoking. What you smoking? The other team turns to dust. This is one turn. The enemy gets 0. How many turns does the enemy team get with Rowan team? How many turns does the enemy team get when you use Rowan? You get like 1 turn, right? Guess how many they get with this team? 0. So if you think about it, you gotta cast Leprechaun. That's 1. Then the enemy's gotta cast something. That's 2. Then you gotta cast Rowan. That's 3, right? So 3. I'm only casting 2 times. So is 2 faster than 3? And that's not all that's involved either. It's faster for other reasons as well, but just think of it that way. I only have to touch 2 buttons. 1, 2. Done. You have to cast a Leprechaun, then the enemy goes, then you gotta cast Rowan. That's 3. At least. This is always 2. Sometimes Rowan even goes to like the enemy will get an extra turn, then they'll cast, and then you won't get your Rowan up, and then you gotta take some mana. Like, there's no way Rowan's faster than this. It's 2 versus 3. What's lower, 2 or 3? The enemy literally gets 0 turns. With the Rowan team, they always get a turn. Almost always. Sometimes you'll cast your Leprechaun, yes. Sometimes you'll get a crazy cascade that gives you an extra turn. But that doesn't happen every single time. That happens like once out of every 10 battles if you're lucky. Ooh, Epic Vault Key. But this team is really bougie. This team uses 2 mythics, so it's not so much faster that, you know, using Rowan is perfectly fine. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just disagreeing that it's faster than this, because that's not true. But using Rowan is perfectly fine. Or Phoenicia, or your Soul Team. It's just a little bit slower, that's all. We're talking about crazy meta stuff, like who cares really, you know? Use Rowan. That's good. I'm glad. I might use it one day too to level my classes. You get to level your classes. That's an advantage that Rowan team has. Get to level up classes too. That's what you should say. If you're trying to argue for Rowan over Ironhawk, the argument is, and I'll give you this for free. It's not that it's faster. That's not the argument. The argument is, I can level up my classes. You can't. And you're using 2 mythics, and I don't have to. That's the argument. It's almost just as fast. It's only a little bit slower. And I can level my classes. And I don't need 2 mythics to do it. Your 2 mythic team is only a little bit slower than my class EXP farming Rowan team. That's your argument, not that it's faster. That's the wrong argument. I'm telling you, I should have been a lawyer. I'm a good arguer. I can even give you the argument to use against me. Don't grind and Zage in with Rowan, stupid goblins with their extra turn. Yep. There's some kingdoms you should not touch. There's some with barrier, there's some with extra turns, there's some with summons that happen almost every other battle. You don't want to deal with that. I've been doing Blackhawk all weekend because I need the trait stone. And it's one that I can clear in one shot. I was doing Wild Plains. Sometimes I do Urskaya when I'm doing like Rowan or something. You know what I mean? I don't know if Ironhawk can clear Urskaya, but I know Ironhawk can clear Blackhawk and Wild Plains. You got a 3-in-a-row vault key 2 minutes ago. I know, I've had that before. I should have been amazed, but it's happened before. Amazingly, it has happened already. There's an epic. This GNOME-a-palooza is making super exciting things like only just exciting because it's happening so often. I can't wait to open all my epic vault keys. We will definitely do that in a video. I might make a standalone video on Monday. Here I am giving out ideas to other channels, by the way. Like Monday night after we do, hopefully, a live stream. It depends if we get any donations tomorrow. If we do our weekly preview live stream on Monday morning, if we get donations tomorrow on Sunday's live stream, then maybe Monday night I'll do a pre-recorded video where I open all my epic vault keys. All on the same video. Like, see what we get. Because I need the sun, I need all the new gnomes. Like, I need some stuff out of the vault anyway. And I'm afraid they're gonna nerf them. But if they were gonna nerf vault keys, which I don't think they are, I'm just saying that would be very vindictive of them to get back at us for Thursday. If they were gonna do it, it would be before the vault event's over. Because nobody's using their vault keys right now. They're trying to get as many as they can. And then they're gonna use them when it's over. On Monday, when the new gnomes are in there. What armor do I use now to farm gold or souls? What up, Copy? I use the gold one right now. Like, I don't feel like I need souls as bad. Another epic vault key there. Amazing. I use the gold one just to keep up with guild tasks and new factions and attempting level 500 pure faction delves where I gotta throw a bunch of treasure into my horde and it costs more gold than you think. Like, there is still, like, I don't have enough gold. Some people will come to my channel and they'll look at, like, how much gold I have and they'll be like, holy cow, why do you When is it enough? Even though, like, I know some of you out there are like, what? I got like 20 million. What's he talking about? I promise you, there's some beginners that will look at my gold or my gems or my glory and be like, when is it enough? Aren't you gonna spend that? Like, when it, yeah. Like, well, if a new faction comes into the game right before a Guild Wars, and then there's like a faction on Tuesday that I really want to level to 500, I could blow like 3 to 4 million gold in 4 days. 4 or 5 days. Just doing that stuff. So 5 million really ain't nothing. So I wear my gold armor, basically, to answer your long-winded answer to your question. I use the gold because I don't have Death Knight armor. I'm totally free to play. If I had it, I would wear it. But since I don't, I use the gold boosting. Just because I already have Dawnbringer, I already have enough for Duskbringer, I already have everything leveled that I need leveled to do my kingdom levels in power. It'd be a different story. I was wearing my soul armor when I was going for Dawnbringer. So I switch them. Sometimes I'll wear one, sometimes I'll wear the other. It depends what I'm needing the most at the moment. Right now I need gold. Just for that situation I said earlier where I could accidentally easily blow 3 to 4 million gold in a weekend. Like a Thursday to a Tuesday, I could blow 4 million gold, and all of a sudden I have less than 1 million. So 5 million is definitely not enough gold. I would feel more comfortable if I had like 20 million. Same with gems. I still don't feel comfortable with gems. Like, I'll feel more comfortable once I don't know, when I get to 10,000, which I might have right now because of this vault. But I felt like, and I don't even know if that's enough either, but it feels more comfortable than like 5,000 gems. To have 10,000, I think that's my comfortable point. 10,000 gems, 5 million gold, and that's like the least I want to have type stuff. If I could double that, I would feel way more comfortable. Then I would start blowing gems on like events, extra turns, going for the leaderboard. I would start throwing extra gold at the guild tasks, try for legendary tasks and extra stats during guild wars, or get my horde level up to a crazy number so it's easier. Like, there's always things you could spend gold on, unless you're at the very end of the game and you have every single thing done. I still have a bunch of gold keys I could open. Alright, we're done with the GNOME-a-palooza. I didn't really write down how many gnomes or anything, but we can go to the pet now. Let's see how many verses I got once again. So still 9. I didn't lose any from using that one, so I must have gained one again. So luckily I've been keeping steady at 9 full GNOME-a-paloozas. So I'll try to use like 4 of them tomorrow in the live stream, because I'll feel more comfortable if I save like 5 of them. And then vault keys, 167, so I have at least 23 pity, so 190. So 140, 150 vault keys this weekend so far. And we're only like a little bit over halfway. And then I got somewhere between 15, like 12 to 15 epics. But I'll make a video where I open all my epic vault keys except for like 1 or something. Then I'll probably have to make a live stream or something to open all my vault keys. Maybe Monday, that's what we do. If we have a live stream Monday, which all depends on you guys tomorrow, if you donate tomorrow, then I will do the weekly preview in the morning, earlier. It will come out earlier, first of all. That's the first perk that will happen if it's a live stream. It'll come out earlier, instead of like noon. Second of all, we can do the weekly preview live, and then after that, we could open all my vault keys, which would be fun, right? See what I get. Maybe not all of them, because it's going to take a while. But as many as I can within like 2 or 3 hours, of course. That could be fun. But yeah, let's go do this pet, and then I'll catch up in the chat. And then we're probably done for the day, honestly. It's almost 11. I don't know, we'll see. But I'll catch up in the chat after this pet. And then we'll just see where we stand as far as what time it is and everything. I might go check on the situation. Cause I'd love to at least run one more GNOME-a-palooza and get one more pet at least, you know? 9 more pets, man. If I was super close, I might... Let's try to run a speed run on this one. All Nisha. Phoenicia. I should probably be using a different weapon if I really wanted to do a speed run. Like, sometimes I use this. I don't know if that's the best, but it's okay. Then the banner's kind of wrong, too. I need the maze banner. But yeah, if you're chatting, I'm definitely going to catch up, so don't worry about it. You know Sinnycool doesn't leave anybody out. Let's try this. I want to see how fast I can do it. I'll get it right this time, too. I think my math was off last time. Let's just do it when it's 2:47, so let me get caught up a little bit in chat. A pet gnome rant. Nah, it was more like a Rowan rant. Dr. Mop says, if I don't chat, it's because I'm GNOME-a-paloozaing, lurking and farming. 1 class weapon left. Nice. Good work, Dr. Mop. John says, yeah, you can. Young Mo Ali, I'm chasing class weapons as well. Yeah, that's a very good thing to be doing while you're doing the vault class weapons. You can do that with Ironhawk too, though. Let's start at the top of the minute. So 2:47 is when I'm starting. I'm going to try to speedrun this bee. What's going on? Oh my gosh, I'm still on the freaking... Alright, never mind. Let's do it at... Let's catch up in the chat and do it at 2:48. Beg for mercy. I'm getting enough verses that I think it's okay to go into the next vault with 2. Within 30 to 60 minutes in Explorer, I can get a set. Yeah, I'm just playing it super safe. I'm saying more like 3, but we're pretty close. You think 2, I think 3. And to play it even safer, I'm saying 3 to 5. But I'm gonna save myself like 3 to 5. But 2's probably fine. Do it on 1, says John. Sebastian, use Rowan team. It's way more faster. We already went over that. I might have been ranting about something. I might have not even known what you're talking about, though. You know what I mean? You could have been saying that for something else. So sorry, Sebastian. Here we go. 2:48. Good old loading bar. That's extra bad today. So not a great time to be trying for a world record. 2:48 flat. If we can get it done by 2:50, then that's worthy of scrutinization. Let's do this. Waste a little bit of time there just for the extra safety strats. If I can get under 3 minutes, I'll be happy, honestly. I think. Or like 2.5. I don't know what it is. I haven't looked at it in a while. Come on, can we get this done before 1 minute? Probably not. Alright, we just hit the 1 minute mark, unfortunately. 1 minute 5 seconds, we're halfway done. But now the hard battles, so we're not really halfway done. And it's loading forever, just to make it even more fun. Oh yeah. That was beautiful waste of 5 seconds. Alright, that's a minute and a half. Loading, loading, loading. Annoying. This is where you want to start matching if you can. Because the leprechaun won't take care of it on its own. So you gotta do this first. Because you want one shot, then you hope the leprechaun does that, and now you hit it. Alright. Dang, we're at the 2-minute mark right now. Come on. Loading, 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 loading. Ah, why'd I do that? Idiot. You're supposed to get her up first and then do that. What a dummy. Oh well, that's pretty good. Ah! See, I have to click all over the screen. I can't just, like, use my mouse. That's why that's why PC's always got the world record. So you can just move your mouse or move your finger. I have to clicky-clack with my directional pad across every single gem. There we go. That was awesome. That was a good last battle there. Under 3 minutes? Oh, what the heck happened? Why? Why didn't that clear? It's annoying. I almost had under 3. Oh well. 3 minutes and 5 seconds or so. I did the whole pet rescue in 3 minutes. Around 3 minutes. So I need 9 more matching pets. The world record is 2 minutes, so I'm a whole minute slower. Okay, so I want to try this, oh, it's gone now. 115 out of 125. I need 10 more gnomes to get another pity. What else did I want to check on? There was one more thing. Oh, my gems. I got 9,742, so I'm not even at 10. I'm almost at 3 million souls, though. 565,050 glory. I went up by at least 100,000 there. I went up about 500,000 or so souls, probably a little more. I went up by at least 100,000 glory, probably around 2 million gold. That's good. Gems, though, I don't know. I was at 9,000, I think. I might have went up like 500 gems or something. I don't feel like I got as much as other people, that's for sure. Other people definitely did way better than me. But hey, I'm not complaining. Alright, to the chat. I'm feeling a pet gnome rant, says Begs for Mercy. Yeah, the only thing about that is, like, should you do that during the vault? Or should you wait till outside of the vault? 'Cause, I don't know. You know what I mean? Trying to think, like, reasons why and reasons why not and whatnot. Because you want to run, if you can, you want to run a GNOME-a-palooza during the vault event most of the time. So to guarantee a pet, you run a GNOME-a-palooza in PvP. And most of the time you're going to be running GNOME-a-paloozas during a vault event. But you're also wasting precious time by getting that pet and doing that PvP. And then you saw what, if you're an idiot like me, you waste like 3 minutes of your GNOME-a-palooza trying to get a pet gnome. Because the one gnome ran away, and then the next one, like, it loaded forever. And then the next one, like, finally I got it. It took me 3 battles. One of them, like, was taking forever. So I wasted a whole 2 or 3 minutes of my GNOME-a-palooza getting that pet. So I guess it's just however much important it is to you. Are pets that important to you to where you want to use up 2 or 3 minutes of your GNOME-a-palooza? Maybe, possibly. I know sometimes people, they'll go to PvP, boom, they get it done in 30 seconds, and wow, that's all they used. But stuff can happen. You know, the pet gnome can run away for some reason, or just, you saw it with, you know? I'm not the worst player in the world, and it happened to me. So, do you do it during a vault event? Or do you not? Or do you wait until the vault event's over, then you use a GNOME-a-palooza on PvP, then you have a pet, and everybody can do it, your whole guild, while it's not a vault event? I mean, I don't know. You might want to save a couple to do that outside of the vault event. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying to think it through. Like I said, before I even started the stream, I was thinking about it. John says, I'm only doing it because, like you, I'm pet locked in kingdoms. Yeah. That's why I'm doing it too. Like, everything all depends, though. Beg for mercy. I switched from Rowan to Sister Superior, Dust Devil, Phylactery, Iron Hawk with Slayer class, and Cinema Mirage. It's overall faster than Rowan. It sounds like a crazy combination of a few teams. That's pretty cool. That's like a combo of a soul farming, a Iron Hawk, and it's a combo team. Copy says, LOL Gnome, beg for mercy. It's Angry Gnome Kid. Copy. Sebastian, maybe you should wait until the moon be in the loot. Yeah, that's a good point. I really want the sun, though. I'm worried that the more troops that get added to the vault, the harder that they're going to get. Like, how hard is it to get Heart of Rage right now if you need it? There's gnomes, there's the sun, there's all the other things in there. Then you're trying to get Heart of Rage, but then I don't know, does it make it harder to get certain troops as they add more? Plus, if you're in a top guild, you need gold to meet the weekly requirements, says John. Kim says, epic key rewards were pretty bad yesterday, did better with regular vault keys. I must have got 11 Cedrics, so annoying. Totally agree, Kim. I've only done 3 or 4 epics, and they've all been duty. I've done better with vault keys, too, regular vault keys. But hey, it'll make a good video, like the title and everything. Sinnycool opens all his epic vault keys that he got from the crazy GNOME-a-palooza event. Alright, later, Chad. Sorry, guys. I'm way behind again. Georgie says, yeah, I do use the gold armor. Also, I use Leprechaun. Makes more sense. But when I farm for souls, I use souls for armor for sure. Yeah. Anthony says, hey, Cindy, I missed the stream. Was watching F1. Yeah, we're almost done here. But appreciate you dropping in. Definitely. See, Rog and Anthony, how was Max doing? Gidrala, sprint race in a few minutes. Ham starts from the pole. Anthony says, see, Rogan, it was actually W Series and F2, but was easier to explain. But Max starts from second for the sprint. Beg for mercy, I'm afraid they're going to nerf the GNOME-a-palooza loot, so I'm trying to use as many as I can, but I have a few for pity keys. Yeah. Save 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or something. Save something. Chad says, it's been fun, but I gotta run. Alright, later, man. John says, Georgie, go to the shop after the weekly reset. I use Glory to get event keys and resources. Also, you can get gold when you buy the new weekly troop. Only buy up to what you can afford. Good tip. Anthony, you can have the spell open ready to cast too. Yeah. Georgie, I do that. But the keys and the troop up to reasonable cost. I don't burn too much, even though I got some good number to keep it reasonable. I only need 3 more power orbs for Zul. Yeah, that's good, Anthony. You gained some ground from Thursday, right? This chat is killing me here. The scroll bar, not you guys. The scroll bar keeps scrolling too far. Dr. Mop's got all the class weapons. Man, that was fast. Wolfie's in here farting. I left the stream on him downstairs, but he follows me around. Probably stinky. Sebastian, getting pet gnomes and PvP in a normal time, it's very hard. I try at least 1 by day, but it takes forever. 4 weeks in a row, I'm in top 20 PvP. Doug says, is Heart of Rage a good drop? I think it's used for something like... I forget. What's Heart of Rage used for? Duskbringer or something like that? Dr. Mop, what's Heart of Rage for? I noticed on my troops. John, I've currently got 33 million gold. Dang. Almost 6 million souls. 438,000 glory. 2,397 gems. A lot of vault. 209 vault. Nice, man. Oh, is it for Enraged Kurandara? Yeah, I needed it for something. I remember. Well done, John. Bobster, when I got Hero, like Yao, fully upgraded and metal, can I disenchant others, or what do I do with the rest? Yeah, once it's fully ascended and stuff, it'll ask you. It'll make sure, like, there's a fail-safe in here now, like... You can disenchant all extra troops, and it just disenchants all extra copies of mythic troops. So down on the bottom of any troop, you can do this, and there's like no harm in doing it really at all. I'm pretty sure. It saves you 4 mythics of every troop, right? So I can even do this right now. And I'll have 3 million souls if I do that. Let's do it. $3 million souls, baby. Alright, I'm caught up in the chat. What time is it? 11? Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna run another one. I think we better be done for the day. We're at the 3-hour mark. I'll probably run one on my own later today or something. But yeah, thank you for joining me today. We got another one tomorrow because of John and Trey. Let's see if we can keep it going. It's hurting my voice a little, but I don't mind. I like it. It's been good so far. The views have been fine. As long as I go back in and I like put a thumbnail sometimes, do a good title, do all my tags and description and everything. As long as I do that afterwards, it still gets good views. Lately, after the update happened, like, views have been up a bit because people are wondering what's going on. The GNOME-a-palooza and the update and the nerf. So the views have been fine lately, so I don't mind doing the live streams. But that's normally why, you know, if it's a normal week and nothing's going on, and I do a live stream instead of a pre-recorded on like a Monday or something, then it gets way less views for some reason. That's why we're doing the thing where you guys donate. If you donate, I do a live stream the next day. Like, it's just to counteract the less views that I get normally for live streams. Lately it's been fine because of the update, but most of the time when there's not an update or anything going on too crazy, as soon as the live stream ends, it's like drops off a cliff. The views do. People see a 3-hour video and they just think it's overwhelming, even though I do like most of the info that they're probably looking for. I do that as soon as I can in the beginning, so they can just watch the first 15 minutes and they don't have to watch the 2 hours and 45 minutes of chatting and hanging out. But the main info is in that first 30 to 45 minutes at max. So I don't understand, but for some reason, people see a video with no thumbnail and 3 hours long. They don't like it after the fact because they're not there. They can't chat. It's not as interactive, and I guess they don't want to watch a super long live stream of other people chatting with each other. I don't know. But that's the reason I've been asking for at least $5 to do it the next day, just because it drops off a cliff and the views go to nowhere after. Usually it's just a weird week this week because of the update, which I'm happy it is. But yeah, I'm about to get out of here. Kimmy 500 shows up. What's going on? You've been lurking for a while. Well, thank you. Good to see ya. Disenchant all is marvelous. Oh yeah. Kimmy is here. Spend 150k glory and still didn't get Forest Troll. Aw, man. Beg for mercy. The troop upgradeable option is nice also. I like to watch all my troops upgrade, so I do them one at a time. I'm a weirdo. But you can upgrade all your troops all at once if you want. I just like to watch them one by one. I don't know why. I'm a sicko. DC says, me too. Glad to be with you, Sinnycool, and the Sinners of the Choir members. And thank you for the gifts, DC. I said it at the beginning of the video. I don't know if you're here or not. But I saw your gifts in the mail. Appreciate it. John says, please hit that like button before you go, people. Cinny and I appreciate your company and all the Sinners and Choir members and also people who join the live stream. And subscribe. I'm, like, super focused on getting to 5K and you guys getting that reward. Either a super long live stream or a chat-a-thon or something. It's going to be amazing. We just need to get a little bit closer before I nail it down. Because right now it's not even anything that's going to happen in the next 4 or 5, 6 months. So no sense in like nailing it down right now. We still got quite a ways to go. Been getting like 100 a month, so it's going to be at least 5 months right now. So hopefully we get more than that and it goes back up. But at the moment, not worth talking about something that's 5 months away. But let's get there. Come on, be one of those last subscribers to get us to 5K. Don't you want to? Don't you want to help us get there? Because after I hit 5K, you can no longer help me get to 5K. So now's the time. If you want to be a person that helped Sinnycool get to 5K subscribers, now is the time. Not after. After you're just helping me get to 10, which is going to take a very long time and may never happen. So don't you want to be a part of getting to 5K subscribers? Have a great weekend, all. Happy gnome hunting. See y'all tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. EST, says Trey. Young Mo, I try to be here, bro, but I got to wake up at 5:30 a.m. to catch the stream. I feel you, man. You don't have to be here right when it starts. Just like Kim was saying earlier. Kim Barnes. She's like, sorry I'm late. It's all good. You don't have to be here on time. Kimmy 500. You've stopped Gems of War? Oh my goodness. What's up with that, Kimmy? Are you going to make a video about it? You should make a video about it. About how you're quitting Gems of War. It'll be your most views ever. Just make a video that's like, why I quit Gems of War. And just say that they suck. Oh, I don't know. Dr. Mop prefers ascending individually too. Yeah. Great minds think alike. Georgie, see ya. Kimmy, see ya. Thank you for joining us. You gotta stay a center in the choir though, Kimmy. You're not allowed to leave us. I don't care if you quit playing Gems of War. You still have to watch the live streams. You still have to come chat with us. You're not allowed to leave totally. You have to stay. So, I don't care what you say. If you quit playing Gems of War, you still got to come here. You're not allowed to leave. Anyway, see you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. EST. Go check out that EverQuest video that's out right now. Go hit a like on it. Go leave a comment. Just say, I don't know what's going on in this game, but here you go. Just say that. All right. So thank you for joining me today. Kimmy 500, Dr. Mop, Kenneth Smith. What up, man? We're out of here today. We'll be back tomorrow, though, 8 a.m. EST, for the spoiler video, plus more GNOME-a-palooza in. GNOME-a-palooza. Kimmy 500, Dr. Mop, DC United, John Fitzpatrick, Young Mo Ali, Trey Bobuff, DC John, Beg for Mercy, Bobster, Trey Bobuff, Kimmy, Trey, Dr. Mop, Bobster, Trey, Georgie Georgiev, Sebastian, Dr. Mop, John and Doug, Anthony Richards. Thank you for joining me today, Chad Plymail, Beg for Mercy, C. Rogan, Yee Dralis, Anthony Richards, Georgie Georgiev, Kim Barnes, John Fitzpatrick, Copy, Beg for Mercy, Vishal, Chad Plymail, Beg for Mercy. What if somebody came in and they thought I talk like that all the time? They'd be like, I'm not watching this guy. Young Mo Ali, Georgie Doug Marsh, C. Rogan, Winnie 07, 876 Flat Maybach, Winnie, C. Rogan, Steve O. Kenobi, Dan Quails, it's spelt potato, Steve O. Kenobi, Young Mo Ali, Roman B. Shinori. Am I screaming too loud? D-Rock the Savage, Artless X Arts on Twitch. Everybody go follow Artless X Arts on Twitch. He has an amazing channel. Shinori. C. Rogan. Potatoe. Kim Barnes. Dr. Mop Sister 2. Shinori. It's funny when I say it twice, like in the same voice. It's funny. It's funny. I crack myself up. I am so hilarious. David Caps. Rainman 979. Anybody else? U7 Tim. The man, the myth, the legend. From Indiana, the printer fixer, U7 Tim. Reynaldo 62207. Bobster. Paul Miller. Simone Fantini. Potatoe. U7 the printer expert maniac. Stroganrog. Vishal. Hagari Ramapa Gamaramamate. And that's it. Sorry. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm sorry. It's the boxing match. Movie phone voice. DC United 327. Alright, guys. Later. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Get a million gnomes, but just make sure you save. That's all I'm saying, guys. Just save like 1 or 2 or 3 GNOME-a-paloozas for the next vault. Get those pets if you can, but don't waste too much time on your GNOME-a-palooza. That's what we figured out today. We didn't really figure out anything, but we discussed a few things, and maybe you can take it into account and decide for yourself based on the discussion. But yeah, see you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow morning because of Trey and John. Peace.